on open mic, Paul, I was trying to say, yeah, but you look great for your age.
That is true. I would think Paul was in his 30s if I had to guess. And Mark, you don't look a day over 40-something.
Which is what I am at the moment, 40-something.
I'm gonna say
Only a couple more weeks.
Funny story. Yesterday, guys, I did some cable management and I changed my port arounds, which is why my mic's different. I might have to change it back. But my OBS didn't recognize the new port. So for an entire video yesterday, 4 hours, and 2 hours of the next video, only I could not be heard in my videos. And I didn't know that until someone on stream was like, hey, I can't hear you. And I'm like, what?
I had the volume on your stream down low because I was watching some other friends doing their Terry Pratchett D&D game.
Ooh.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yep, he's running a game in Discworld.
Can you send me the link?
Yeah, I'll send you his page. They do it every 2 weeks. They run it every 2 weeks.
That's really cool. I love.
Yeah, I'll drop his.
I love Discworld
so
much.
I'm uploading it, and last night on that stream that you can't hear me talk, the second one, someone's music couldn't be heard audibly, but I uploaded it to YouTube and I had 4 copyright strikes, so I have to try and erase the non-audible to human ears music. I mean, it's not like I make money off of it, but it says in certain countries people can't hear you, can't see this video, and I'm like, well, Jesus. And I was like, cool.
Yeah, I remember that. I had one of my Twitch friends, I had sent her a mug, and she opened it up on stream, and all through the entire port where she's opening up, it was muted because of the fucking music in the background.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So I couldn't hear any of it during that. I was pissed.
I just remembered one more funny thing from the videos. I'm in my parents' wedding video because they got married a year after me. So
yeah.
It's like I'm in there.
Whenever you said that before, I thought you meant as in like your mom was pregnant with you.
No. Like their baby me, like a year or 2 old me, is in the video.
Jeff,
well, I
you
mean,
should be able to fix it by putting any sort of like convolutional filter. So like anything like change do a consistent filter throughout the whole video for the audio, and it should fix it up.
I was gonna say, well, I don't know. YouTube Studio has their own little fix, and I'm gonna let them attempt it. It takes forever though, but I'm not gonna waste my time actually editing it. I'm just gonna have YouTube do it in the background, hopefully, even if it takes 9,000 hours.
Well, welcome guys to Storm King's Thunder. Part 20. I don't even know.
We are on 17 at least.
17
to the videos.
Oh yes, and we weren't recording from the beginning, so yeah.
Right, because we were live in person in the beginning.
Yes. Alrighty, we were heading to the Den of the Hill Giants. Last time we had figured out our magic item switch situation with Hephaestus. We turned the items into the temple. We had gone south, made some pit stops in Mirabar and Yartar and places like that. And then, excuse me, we were headed to the Hill Giants with Moog and Schmeeg.
Moog and Schmeeg.
Moog and Schmeeg?
Mm-hmm.
Schmeeg and Moog.
Oh no, but can you bring up those glasses that are over there?
Alright, so where... I have to unfog the entrance. So we're going
Are we supposed
here...
to be able to see that token on the left?
Yeah. It's representative of their god. That's all. Just like, hey, here's their god as a reminder.
Oh, that's right.
That's
right. This is that map I had to pull out.
At some point there might be like a little temple area, and so I can be like, oh look, here's their god. Okay, so the question I have for the party though
That's the wrong hog swing.
Is it?
Get your shit together, DM.
No, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. Oh, you deleted him. I'm like, he's not even here. Okay, gotcha. Let me go.
Couldn't even stand to look at him.
You can use it. Look at him.
So overarchingly, we're going here what? To put Moog in charge and to get a relic, another relic.
You want, yes, basically, yes. You don't know what the relic is, but it's a piece of something greater.
Okay.
It's a goblet that, when all pieces are formed, spouts blue flame. You might call it a goblet of fire.
Oh,
Huggy, you're right.
fire, baby.
Everything a bit much.
Fucking Harry Potter.
Yes,
Thank
I'm gonna name.
Thank you.
I'm gonna name all of the giants after the first 6 Harry Potter books. It's just I'll have to homebrew something for 7 and 8, but you know the first 6 at least will be okay.
Jeez.
All right. So my question for the party is, we can approach from the mountains to the north. The water would be kind of hard to approach from, or we can approach from like the fields where you can see the farmlandish from the south. The book has what it suggests, but you don't know what the book suggests, obviously. So,
No.
what do you
How does
guys
Moog?
think
I would, since we are backing up Moog, I would suggest we ask Moog. How does she want to handle this?
Well,
Okay.
she's not the most intelligent being, but okay.
No, I understand this, but that is
It's
my character.
her operation.
Yes.
Exactly. We're here to back her up, so
Yeah,
she's.
I'm not against
Sadly,
it.
she's in charge.
It looks like she's wearing a hairy bra.
Tasty.
So Moog would be like, Moog say, go in through top. No bother sheep or farmers. Go in through top. That where other giants are. Bottom is villagey, farmy area.
Okay.
Hey, Schmeek. How far do you think you can throw a tree?
What? Making it hard. Oh, I was.
Certainly, as far as deaf as far as I throw boulder.
Which is...
Duh.
1 second.
Like, can you throw it across this lake, or can you make it...
60 feet. Definitely.
You don't need to hit anything, so how far can you just raw it?
Oh, 240 feet then.
Oh, alright, good.
Wow.
That might just make it to the other side. Do you think you can throw a tree into that tower?
This tower? Yeah. Let's see. From where you guys are standing now on the hillside.
If you had someone
that
throw you that
tower.
far, you would take massive damage.
Throw a tree, not me.
A tree, yeah.
I thought you were
That
using
would be-
trees as like a simile.
Like a
Are we thinking
metaphor?
maple thorns?
10, 20, 30, 40,
I was like, Mitch is gonna be thrown.
Awesome. mate.
No. I'm thinking distraction. Get as many of them focused on that tower, and then we can come in from the back and surprise them. Take advantage of the situation.
Here, let me actually show you guys on the here. I'll reveal the actual entranceway where you guys are right now.
Yeah, we're not gonna be fighting on this map, right?
Oh, you'll be fighting on the one that's below this. Yeah, I'm gonna take that right now. Or you can move your own token south. Just go to the part that I just revealed south of you. It's just the over top version of what I just did.
It's so tiny. I don't
Uh-huh.
I can't even see myself.
Uh-huh. In fact, the giants are too big. Let me make them a little smaller. Okay. Each square is 10 feet. Yeah. So, just know
I'm
that.
10 foot across.
Okay.
Well, you
shit,
are
that's-
5 foot across, but the map is 10 foot for squares. Because either I made it 5 foot for squares and the map would look horrible, or I kept the map looking good at 10 foot per
horrible
square.
no matter what. So.
No, it doesn't. I promise. This one looks good. I promise.
I'm seeing it with my eyes.
That's what it looks like in the book, though.
So
It's like
the
a
tower's a
drawing.
little too far away for you to throw a tree at them.
Drawing is like the tower is like 500, 600 feet away. Yeah, that's what I feel like. Yeah.
Well, then there goes that idea.
Unless we circumnavigate to like the southern. No, even then, we'd have to get like on this big map. We'd have to get like up on this second level at least in order to throw anything at that tower. Yeah.
Pippin like taps his foot for a second and scratches his head and says, "Ah! Has anyone heard of the Trojan horse? Follow me, friends. What have all the hill giants been after? Food.
Food.
So what if we make them a box with food in it and hide in there?"
I'm sorry, Pippin. Moog would be like, what is Troy? What is Trojan? Never heard of.
Oh, it's old Netheril stuff. Basically, they had something really bad for their enemies, and they wrapped it in something really nice.
Yep, I see where he's going here.
Universe, how does Pippin know about the Trojan horse?
I mean, you mentioned the Lord of the Rings and other stuff all the time. So it's a
I'm
bardic
just
play,
joking,
as
guys.
you like to
I'm
say.
I'm sure that
Yes.
somewhere on
Yes.
Tyrell,
I'm kidding.
somebody has done
Of
this
course.
maneuver before.
Yes, I'm teasing.
Right.
I'm teasing. Yes, I have said the Great Bardic Play this or that so many times. Yes, the Great Bardic Play, starring Brad Pitt, Troy. So yes.
Oh, Brad Pitt Troy. Yes, he's a wonderful actor. I know of him.
Mm-hmm.
I love a bard.
He's a level 20 bard, that Brad Pitt, Troy.
I've heard
The only pits I know of are what are in certain places for traps.
Or in fruit.
So you said this map is 10 per square?
Each square is 10, yes.
So what if I'm 25 feet?
If you have 25 feet movement, then you can move 2.5 squares.
Right.
Half a square is kind of hard.
So basically, our standard movement is about 2 squares.
So I will say, you do not notice. You guys are talking about Trojan horses and stuff. I will say, there are no guards positioned outside. You notice that down in the farm area, there are creatures down there, which on the map you're on you can't see because it'd be down in this area, which is like a different floor. Basically, it's like a basement. But there are creatures down there. But up here by the entrance you're looking at, there are no enemies. There is, in fact... Oh, sorry, there are no enemies and there are no guards. It is just a boulder standing outside of a door.
Interesting. Moog, can you move
Or how
that
about-
boulder?
The boulder's not in front of the door. The boulder is to the side. Like, if this was a door and the boulder was the door is open.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, let's mosey.
You just walk in,
Watch your back.
Moog in the front.
Moog in the front.
Oh,
Shmeg in the
Sure,
back.
just go in the door and play.
If anything, I think Schmieg should lead the way because Moog's not welcome here.
That is fair.
Okay.
Moog will take the back, and then you guys in the middle. Deal. Oops.
It's alright, Schmieg. We got your ankles. And your
All
knees, and, well, I've got your waist.
As you guys approach, are you being stealthy? It's kind of hard to be stealthy with 2 hill giants. I just realized that as
Yeah,
I said it.
I don't think there's really much.
So you hear you see this one approach from the door.
Roly poly, roly poly.
And he would
It's
say,
like an angry baby. Look at that belly button. It looks like a little mouth.
In my belly.
Mm?
standing in the shadows inside the doorway is a male hill giant who reeks of dung.
Yeah.
A swarm of flies buzzes around him.
You ever heard of a bath?
And he looks out and he sees Moog. And he would say,
Moog would be in the back.
well, yeah, but she's a hill giant. She's still walking towards you.
She's gonna be seen.
She is. Wait, actually, that's a good point. Let's look at how far she is from here. She is. I mean, he has vision though. It's not like he's blind or anything. But
It's not like it's nighttime, right?
yeah, she's
Daytime.
70 foot away and it's daytime. Yeah.
No, that'd be 140.
140. Yep. So yeah, I guess that's fair because I think his standard eyesight is 100 in daylight. Is that right? 200?
Oh, it's like 2 miles.
Oh, okay, yeah, so it's real far. Okay, so, yeah, he sees Moog, and he was like, Moog! No welcome here! And
Hogswain is gonna point at this giant using message saying, "That's not Moog."
make a persuasion check with disadvantage. Because you can clearly see her right there. She's not wearing a disguise. She's not dressed up. She's right there.
I feel like he's gonna say
This is
something
not the
else.
Moog you're looking for.
I mean, it's not terrible against the hill giant.
I mean, it's an 11 and he's dumb, so he'd like, oh, my bad. I thought you Moog. You must be other female hill giant.
This is Goom.
Other Goom. Okay. That's pretty good. I ask Queen Chief if other female allowed. Other female not allowed. Normally.
So
he goes-
there's no more females here?
It is only Ga and then all males.
What a fucking bitch.
Mm,
I mean, I guess there hypothetically could. Yeah, I didn't see anything in the book about other females being here.
how could you keep the breeding stock up once?
Yeah.
She is the breeder.
All
They
the
just-
females probably work the farms and everything down below.
That makes
That makes
sense.
sense, yeah.
Like,
Because like every single time in here, that there's like a soldier or like even a citizen, they're all male every single time. So I can only imagine that's like a queen bee situation where they fuck her, she has
I
babies.
swear to God, there was a
And then-
female one though that we fought that was attacking a town.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
one of
there
the ones with the Rod of Anadad.
It was. No, the Radavana was the fire giants. Lud and Og attacked Golden Fields. I believe it was.
Yeah.
Anyway.
different tribe.
Yeah, they actually were from this tribe, but the whole thing was they had been kicked out and said like go get food or else you'll die. So like they probably are like I would imagine maybe the wanderers aren't killed, they're kicked out and they have to wander. That's the only thing I can think of. So he's gonna go in, and as he walks away, Moog is gonna like whisper to you, but it's not a super whisper. She'd be like, little friends, that I know that giant. That giant is, and she looks over at Shmeeg and she'd be like, that giant first husband, Hruk.
Honey,
That-
you upgraded. Oh my God.
That Hruk. I still want Hruk back. Can we? I have both. I have Shmeeg and Hruk, and Shmeeg nods.
We can keep him safe
Shmeeg is
somehow.
so much better. Like, honey,
Wait.
lower yourself up.
I mean, I'm not questioning this, but I just persuaded this dude to not
Believe the
recognize
dad.
his
Not
own wife.
recognize his own
You
wife.
just- His own wife.
Yeah.
Nice. Amazing.
I fucking love this game sometimes.
We have to keep it going now. This
Well,
is going to be.
Yeah.
She's had a glow up. He doesn't recognize her anymore.
Yeah. Do you guys want to take a moment while they're gone to maybe like fix up her hair, put a wig on her? Do you want to do anything to disguise
When
her
she-
in any way, shape, or
No,
form?
if you remember when we first met her, she did not look like this. It was until after she had this new husband that she changed into this form.
That was just Kyle changing the token, but sure, in universe she looks different. Sure.
She had a glow up.
Yeah, she's
That's what happens when you have a happy relationship.
She dyed her hair with some berries.
Mhm. Got a new fur
She
bra.
got a new leather booties.
put on some fresh dirt.
He picks up a
Decided
pine tree and
not to
start
wear bras.
rubbing it under her armpits.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
She got the
while you-
pine tar out from in between her toenails.
Yeah, so while you guys are talking, you hear Hruk yell to Chief Ga, and he'd be like, Chief Ga, wife, new giant and little folk outside, what do? And you can't hear Chief Ga's part of it.
If we can
But
hear
then-
him, why can't we hear her?
She's way farther into the dungeon. Not dungeon, sorry, into the barn, or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, it's that kind of a building.
Yeah. And so, and so Hruk comes back, and he go, stranger not welcome here. Bye. And then he moves the boulder in front of the door, and so there is now.
Wait, Rook, hold on. Before you do that,
Wait, how you
I
know
have
my
a question
name?
for you.
How you know my name? I know you.
You said your name to her when you were yelling that we were here.
Did I?
Yes.
Yeah.
He definitely didn't, but I will see if I'll do some kind of. So this square is now the boulder. It's in front of the door. He will do some kind of intelligence check to see if he gave you his name or not. He's not smart, so you probably don't have much to worry about. Yeah, he got a 7. He like, okay, I believe you. So-
Rook, you look like a hungry kind of a giant. Maybe that you're not getting quite enough. If you just move that boulder back over, we'll have a discussion with your wife, see if we can get you a little bit more food.
Yes, that's possible.
Is that a deception or a persuasion, Hogs?
Zord
I
tosses
mean,
some turkey at him.
Well,
That
here's
is
the thing.
essentially what we're doing. We're
If
giving
we-
back
You
to
will
Moo
not be
and
talking to her. You will be murdering her.
No,
It
here's
actually-
the thing.
there will be
If
talking.
he-
There
if
will
he
still be
moves
talking.
That, we'll murder his current
Probably
wife, meaning he could revert
as
back to his
I
other
am-
wife
I am
who would
offering
happily give
to-
him food.
Right,
To take one of my own to cast create food and water, I can create a feast. I have the ability to make food.
All right, so
Oh, do I?
I'll tell you what.
Tor, if you're willing to do that, hey, Rook, I mean, we can
Yeah.
give you a feast right now, and then just
Well, it
move
might
the
take a
boulder,
little
and it's
bit,
all
a minute.
yours.
Give me
If
about an hour.
Torsarin can create food, then I would let Hogswain roll persuasion with advantage, provided Torsarin casts the spell.
Create water. Hold on, let me find it. What the fuck? I know I
Also,
had
we
that
could
fucking
say
spell.
we can create food
Yeah,
and
here it
water.
is.
We would be of good use, and maybe you
Alright,
should tell your
let me-
queen that, and we can.
Yeah, that's what Hogswain's point is. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta dump a spell, so I'll
Yep.
dump that one. And prepare that one. And
Lacey, you can only prepare your spells first thing in the morning, but I'll allow it.
yeah, I know normally, trust me. Cast. Create 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water on the ground within range.
45 pounds.
Wow.
45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water.
Oh my god. Okay, so Hirok will be like, that a lot of food. Chief got all about collecting food. If you commit, how much can you do that magic? How much can you do that magic man?
I could do it probably about once a day for you.
Can you do it more than once a day if we make you?
Yeah, I can do it 3 times a day, and that's about it.
If he gets more practice, it will get better.
3 times a day sound fair. Let me go check with Chief. I'll be back.
No, you have to move the boulder for this one is for you.
Well, yeah, but I still need to talk to Chief. So I'll be back.
Are you saying he wouldn't
Wanna
be
do this 3
greedy
times
and
a
just
day?
eating food?
What'd you say?
I'm going to the party. I don't want to do this 3 times a day. These are it burns that entire.
Well, either way, I'm
oh,
gonna
you
move
know, meta. It burns the
close
entire
to
3rd
the
level slot.
entrance as
Well, we're-
possible.
What'd you say, Jess?
I said I'm gonna move as close to the entrance as possible.
Yeah.
As far as is this square where
Right.
the boulder is?
Yes, that's the idea.
Okay.
Yep.
Shmeek, get over here and let's move this boulder back. We don't have much time.
You're not even waiting for Haruk to come back. Haruk to come back.
No.
You hear Haruk yelling, and he'd be like, "Chief wife, they bring food and water, like a ton of food and water, great amounts, as sacrifice to you, and they can magically create more water and food every day, 3 times a day. That's 3 meals. That's all we need. We please gods with food." Which, if you guys remember, Chief God's plan was to please the gods with food and
Getting as
fatness.
fat as she can.
Getting as fat as you can. And so,
I think everyone
Chief
else should
Ka-
move up because remember each of these squares is 10 feet. Move.
Shmeek,
so-
get over here so we can
Rock-
move the boulder.
Rock comes back. Well, he's on his
No.
way back. Are you guys going to try to move the boulder? Or are you going to wait for Rock?
If he starts moving the boulder, make it easier. Like, we're friends.
Okay. So he does indeed slide the boulder away. So I will get rid of this. So now there's a path, and Haruk go,
Thanks
no
for deleting me again.
Oh, jeez, did I really? Oh, no, undo.
Oh, gee, Willikers.
Oh,
Golly
I
gee
realized there was a
willikers.
path down here.
I messed up again, Beeve. Okay,
Wally.
Wally, yeah, Wally's the brother, yeah. Um, so, yeah. So Rock comes back and be like, no funny business. I let you in, you give food, water, and we make deal. No, what do you call it?
That's not how you spell boulder.
Rock, have we lied to you yet?
Not I know of.
We're not those kind of people.
Okay. There are many of us and few of you. So if you do mess, we kill you.
Yes, of course you will.
All right. So,
Can't we just
let me
beat him up and
reveal-
like tie
You
him
can
up?
try.
Oh, yeah, I'm just going to show you the room. 1 second. So as you guys are walking down, you do see a doorway on your left, and you see there's like a furs and as like curtain doorways. So there's one here, there's one behind Fruck, and then you see the big open area behind him. And there, okay, so
That's kind of
Harak,
scary to me.
and then here is Chief Ga
Oh,
again.
Torsen.
You guys remember?
Ugh.
Torsen, how did you run so quickly ahead?
Yes. Just stay behind Ga, guys. Just stay behind Ga. Not Ga. Sorry, stay behind Harak. I will say, as you guys walk through the curtain, you see 8. You see 5 hill giants. You see 4 ogres. You see Chief Ga, obviously Harak. And then also you see 6 goblins. And then inside of Chief Ga's fat folds is a goblin that is struggling to get out. So like a goblin is stuck in between her body.
I say
And so
we're gonna attack. We should probably use this hallway so we can't have as many ogres on us as once.
So she has a Salicious Be Crumb.
yes,
Essentially.
yes, trapped in her a goblin version of that trapped in her fat. Yes, exactly.
Ugh.
This cat on her
Hey,
side.
do we have our tree friends here with us?
You can bring them, and I can get them if you want them. Yes, you can have anybody you want, Cog or any of the pets or whatever. Yeah, exactly, 100%.
Everyone who's useful in battle.
I'm gonna message back to Moog. Stay behind the curtain for now. Let's see if we can do this without a huge fight to start.
Well, we're here to kill her and have a coup.
Just hold on.
What?
He has a plan.
Okay.
I mean, I just created 45 pounds of food for him to eat.
Pippin, will you be summoning Fast Paws at all during this battle, or before even?
Fat part is
Okay, I will get a token though, just in case we need them.
that's actually good.
And then, just in case, for distraction purposes, we don't have any of those people.
200.
Okay, I think these are the only extra. Obviously, I'm not going to bring any of the pets that can die, so I will leave them all here. But I will take these tokens.
So that roll, speaking of fast claws, I just tried to surreptitiously give him a glug of my potion of fire breathing. One of them.
Okay. Yeah, on a 12 it'll work. They're dumb. So here's the maple thorns. I also brought Cog. I brought Olivia because she's a ghost and cannot die. And I brought Fast Paws. And also I brought your ghost sister because she could be a distraction because she also can't die because she's a ghost. So, yeah. So there's your backup.
But no one can see her except for me.
She can do stuff. She can lift things in the air. She can throw things at people. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, she could be a distraction.
That's the whole thing. She can.
All right, Emmy. You can play all the tricks you want here. Yay.
Now, do all the... Yes, Jess has control of that. Obviously, you have control of Fast Paws and Olivia. I think everybody has control of the Maple Thorns. Good.
Ceiling
Yeah.
in here, Kyle?
What'd you say?
What's his ceiling like?
I will check, yes. Also, I need to make the Maple Thorns slightly smaller to match the map.
Also, Schmeg should definitely be here.
not that small. Too small.
I know Moog doesn't move up quite yet, but
There we go.
Mhm.
Yeah, Shmeeg will move up. Moog can move up too.
we don't want her to be seen. She's
Mhm.
got to stay behind the
I will-
curtain. No one look behind the curtain.
Moog, if a fight does break out, just throw boulders at people that aren't us.
Mhm.
Swing your boobs.
Okay. So, well, oh wait, actually, they are actually bigger than that because they are 2 creatures, aren't they? Yes. So actually, they make them a little wider. Is that 2? No. I can't do
My God.
math. Where is the thing? I'm sorry. There it is. Okay. That is 2. Okay. So yes. So Haruk is guiding you guys in. Past the goblins, past the giants. Haruk gets over to here. And you guys can move your tokens as you see fit as you walk in. Ga will say, "No one harm." Oh wait, sorry. No one harm guests while they hear. They hear with gifts.
There's the 6 goblins right there,
6 goblins in the center, yes.
and they'd feasibly only be able to carry like a handful of food at a time, right?
Yeah, but there are the ogres and such, yeah.
Mhm.
Chief Gaw, we heard that you were collecting food, and there's a tribute for you outside. If you send your goblins to get it, they can bring it in for you while we discuss any terms.
One, don't tell me what to do, but okay, that's a good idea. So the goblins go outside to grab the food. They're going to be back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I will say, these things here are like pits in the ground. They're vents that could be opened up if you wanted to go to like the basement level. So that's just, you know, what those things are. Okay. So you say terms? What you here to discuss?
Well, we're kind of looking for a relic to try and find the Storm Giant King.
Giant civil war. Makes sense.
The first thing of what you set out didn't come through.
Oh. Giant civil war. Makes sense.
Yeah, and in order to find the Storm King, we need a relic, and we were told that you were in possession of it. We bring this food as tribute for you in exchange for the relic.
She digs among her her stomach, and she reaches into her belly button, and she pulls out a thing, and it's dripping with sweat. And it's like a jewelry that she's using as a belly button stud. You know what I mean? And so she's like, King Hecaton, give all giant leaders talisman to use to get to Storm Giant Stronghold. All little giants come together to visit Storm Giants.
Now, I'm sure you know that Hecaton has gone missing, and that's the reason for the Civil War. We are tasked with finding him, bringing peace, and we will return your relic when that mission is complete.
I no want peace. I no want him returned. I want great upheaval. I want to be queen of all giants. I want take Hecaton place. I want hill giants at top of ordning.
And you believe a food tribute to Grolantor will give you this?
Yes, the need in life, food, water. Giants, gods know this. I get most food. I'm most powerful giant.
Then why are you sitting here instead of on the throne?
Work in progress.
Gains.
What was that?
Gains.
Gains, yes, gains, exactly. I get fatter and stronger by the minute. Oh, and she reaches over and grabs some food and just starts shoving it in her mouth. And like she's just like, there's like a whole sheep there, like a dead sheep. She just picks up the sheep and just starts eating it like a rack of ribs, but it's a whole sheep.
Then,
And so
then why do you exile those who would be able to help you in such a goal?
what you mean?
So I'm gonna point back and message Moog to step forward through the curtain.
Terrible idea.
Yep.
I don't care.
Yeah, you guys are welcome to try to stop Hogswain at any point. This is not the Hogswain show. You guys can stop him.
He's got a
and
plan,
so-
and we said we
He's got a
trust
plan.
him.
Right, we're like,
So-
the plan was
Except-
for, if it means I don't have to stay here for 2 weeks and create food and water 3 times a fucking day, yeah.
I assume you were lying to them and you wouldn't actually do that. You would just give them the water and food once. Okay, so, or maybe for a full day. And so Moog steps
Well,
through.
that's the contract. I have to follow. The,
That is fair. As a lawful good cleric, yeah. As Moog steps through the curtain, you hear shock and awe from all of them. And Ga is like, do I recognize that female hill giant? She looks slightly different. But is that Moog? And then Haruk would go, Moog! I thought you said her name was Goom!
No, we've returned your wife. She proved her worth and her strength by defeating the copper dragon Vexalanthus.
That would be a deception check, my friend.
I'm sure it's probably not going to be difficult to.
I mean, she sent us to defeat him, to bargain.
13, you're good. And she'd go, a copper dragon? That just means she's even more dangerous! I'm queen! Moog not queen! Haruk my husband!
How tall are the ceilings?
Yes, you asked about that. So, this area... it's
Probably
40
30.
foot wide doorways. The ceiling... They'd have to be tall because they're giants, but...
Mhm.
Okay, here we are. Unless otherwise known, interior chambers have a 30-foot high ceiling with 20-foot high passages and 20-foot high doorways. So 20-foot for doorways, 30-foot for rooms.
Okie
Yeah, are the Maple Thorns in the room too? Do you want them in there?
Yeah.
As like a show of force type thing?
I mean, personally, not yet.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, don't show your entire handle at once.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody thinks otherwise, please say so.
Well, no, I'm suddenly realizing that they could be back there to take care of the goblins if they're.
That too.
That's true too.
Yeah, I
just wanna
agree.
Make sure they're there to
Which
back us up because we got a lot.
You say that makes her more of a threat. Does that mean that you have never killed a dragon?
Of course I have! All hill giant leaders kill dragons. She's gonna roll a deception check.
Deception.
Okay.
You got a 3. Well, she got a 5 minus a 2.
So
That's a 3.
versus 13 insight.
Yes,
I
you
mean,
know
my
she's
passive
lying.
insight blows that right out of the way. Called bullshit.
So what you're saying is you haven't killed a dragon, which means you're not the most fit to lead this clan, which means Moog should be the one in charge. Haruk, do you really want to ally yourself with such a weak leader when there's another one that's far stronger that we've brought back? Other hill giants, you think this weak showing is worth staying with when she does nothing but starve you?
While she gets fat.
I know.
Pippin will-
Like,
yeah.
you're clearly all skin and bones. You also need food.
Oh, what'd you say, Pippin?
Pippin will turn to Fizzy, trying to give Hogswain the help action, and say, like, kind of conspiratorially,
Yeah, I don't think this one would put up as good of a fight as Moog did.
like, trying to, you know, like,
Yeah. You guys just whisper
They're
among
trying to
each other,
hype her
trying to start a rumor.
Mhm.
Yes, because you guys joined in, Hogswain, make me a persuasion check with advantage.
Super advantage.
I mean, we're past persuasion. Like, I'm going on a grand.
Oh, intimidation is fine too.
Wha-
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm talking about specifically Haruk. You're not gonna. The other ones aren't. I don't think are gonna be swayed.
Okay.
But you can persuade Haruk. Yeah, on a 17, Haruk would be like, at first he would like start walking towards you, and he'd be like, he's caught in the middle. I know not what to do. God, Chief, but Moog, wife,
I am
love,
licking Corky.
don't know. And then,
Yet
He
Ga
wouldn't have left for no fucking-
exiled Moog and stole you. She couldn't compete with Moog, so she had to send her away in order to get you. What does that say about Ga?
you see tears start coming out of Haruk's eyes. He's like, I did it out of fear. I'm sorry. And so Haruk runs across, and he'd be like, Moog, can you forgive me? And then Moog would be like, I forgive. And they hug, and then
like-
Shmeek be like, I also hear.
Rock is gonna be like,
So
"Oh,
then,
he's
to
so
the other
sweet."
Hell Giants, you see, one already recognizes that Moog is the true leader of the Hill Giants. Where do you stand? Do you stand with someone who would usurp all of your resources, all of your food, all of your water, take your weapons and leave you with nothing? Or would you stand with someone who would prove that they're strong enough to fight your enemies?
They say in unison, like, we stand with Queen.
We could say,
Oh,
but you
you're a
could
bunch
have
of
new
idiots.
queen.
Actually, that's kind of a good idea. What if Ga and Moog, because I'm gonna have Moog say this. I challenge Chief Ga to one-on-one fight. Winner become Queen of Hill Giants.
Are we gonna have a Gravlaw?
Nice.
Let me actually just see here. I have both the Hill Giant stats here and the Chief Ga stats.
You know what? That sounds fair.
Yeah. Does the party support this?
Yes.
Yes. I think that's
Yeah.
the fairest thing to do.
Fully.
Alrighty. I'm gonna need this whole center area, so if you guys can move your tokens to some area of this map that's not the center where the 2 is. So the area in the middle here. So this guy's gonna step back.
I think we should all kind of stay in the same spot.
Yeah, as long as you guys are together, that's fine, but just not in the center.
No.
God damn it, guys! Now I'm gonna make you guys play Moog though, because I shouldn't have to fight myself. That would just be dumb. So I'm gonna have you guys make all the Moog decisions.
So this line is a haste on Moog.
I am giving you the Moog stat block right now. Here is that.
Is she
Oh.
different than?
Oh no, she's just a regular.
standard
She's
Hill
just a
Giant.
standard Hill Giant. Yeah.
All right. Who wants to control her?
I would say you can do it as a party as long as you do it democratically or whatever, or if
That
one
would
of you
be
wants
like
to do it
every single
specifically.
decision we'd all have to have a committee on.
Oh,
Mitch,
we'll rotate. Jess takes the first turn, then Mitch, then Mark. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, yeah.
Mitch, why
yeah.
don't you take points?
I am
and-
so confused by
I don't
these stat
know.
blocks.
It'll be kind of boring because it's only one. You know what I mean? If we get it, like whoever's last will conceivably not contribute.
Actually, here I can give you the D&D Beyond stat block. That way, then, you can actually roll on
Well,
it.
no. The
Oh.
stat block is fine. It's.
Okay.
I mean, don't hate me for this, but looking at Ga than a regular Hill Giant, I mean,
Hey,
I hate
you
that,
couldn't know Guz's stats there, Mitch.
this is pure curiosity to see what the difference was, and it's not as large as I thought it
It's
was.
not as large as you thought it would be. Exactly. That's why I was like, I'll make it a fair fight. We'll see what happens. Like, but I don't know. Moog would say, Gut would say, you have magic users. If your magic users use magic, I get allies. So for every spell you cast that's a buff or a heal, I get an ally. Fair?
Whatever.
An ally
An
will
ally.
agree to that, but we choose the ally.
No, all hill giants.
We wanted to give him goblins.
I know he did. All hill giants. So for every spell you cast, I get hill giant extra. Deal?
How is she gonna know what spells we cast?
You see magic going on.
Unless you've already casted that haste spell before she even starts this
That's what
shit.
well, I mean,
Yeah.
the giants too. I don't know how much about magic they know.
I think most times you can see a magic effect going off when you cast a spell, because it usually has verbal, somatic, and wow. What's the other one?
Well,
Material component.
Material.
If she
It's
gets
that
a
would-
hill giant for every magic spell,
If you
does that
have
mean you
any,
get to
if you have
attack a
either,
hill
if you
giant?
either have this, if you either have the ability that's like silent spell, where you can just cast spells without verbal and somatic, or you have like the ability, if you have any spells that don't require verbal, somatic, and material. But I'm pretty sure every spell that I know of has verbal, somatic, or material components, so that's how she would know.
Right. So it's just the somatic hand gestures, and then that was on the sleight of hand.
Yeah, no, you're good. The sleight of hand was good to do, the haste, yes. But I don't think you could do sleight of hand for. You could do stealth, I guess, for a verbal if you wanted to whisper it. But yeah.
Okay, sure. Let's do it.
Fine.
All right.
That's, that is
Does that mean
agreeable.
that she gets an extra
We
hill
don't need
giant
to use our spells
against-
because we know that Moog is the true hill giant queen.
That was the point. By you guys providing buffs, you aren't doing a straight one-on-one battle. You have now. You would be aiding her. Okay. So
Was a little
I will give her haste. We'll just say this is haste. So what was the other thing? Yeah, so there you go. So I will put Moog, I'll put Ga on this one, and I will put Moog on this one. And yeah, I control Ga and you guys control Moog. I will now put up initiative.
Say, Mitch, if you want to control her, I'm cool with that. I think it's.
I mean, I got us to this point. So if somebody else wants to play Moog,
Like
I'm down with that.
their moment to shine or whatever, yeah.
I was just feeling that it would be confusing as far as being able to plan ahead without having a committee like every time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what about this? Who doesn't, like, if somebody's going to be casting spells like Pippin, you wouldn't be in the battle, but like, or maybe Torsarin or Zor might also cast spells. So then it would come down to either Hogswain, Andorra, or Fizzy, for example.
I mean, I have a plan, but it has a threshold of effectiveness, so I wouldn't want to have to keep track of the fight and when I need to or would want to do what I'm thinking.
I am going to put you guys in initiative, because you can decide to help with spells or things like that, but if you do, then you know the consequences. But I will put, you guys should
Right.
put
I think,
yourselves in
well, that's
initiative,
fair.
though. So roll initiative, and I will have these two roll initiative.
I would think with haste, if Moog, I haven't looked at the stats, but if it's close, then Moog, it's just multi-attack every turn. It's not really any sort of thought in it, I would think.
I'm not even in there yet. Jesus.
I'll controller. I
Match
don't
with one
mind.
creature that you can with your range until its
Alright.
spell target speed is
Yeah.
doubled. It gains a +2 to AC. It has advantage on Dex, and it gains an additional action on each of its turns.
Forgot. That's what
So what do I do? Do I get the
Moog
script
has been
or-
training while she's been out in the wilderness, and now she's stronger than the average hill giant.
Let's see. So I was doing 2d20s. That's what I was.
Zor, welcome to the bottom of the order with me.
Honestly, do you want to send that stat to Fizzy on
Look, gone.
D&D Beyond so she can click on it?
The what?
The stat for
Moog
What?
stats?
Oh, is Fizzy controlling Moog?
She's
Yeah, I'll
regular
do it.
now?
What?
Okay.
Oh, I thought she was
Oh,
a
just-
special hill
regular.
giant. Oh, she's just regular hill giant.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She's special in our hearts.
Mm-hmm. We'll just have to keep an eye on her.
There you go. Oh, we both did it. All right, so where are the initiatives I rolled? Right there. So let's see. We have a -1 dex and a minus. Wow, Chief God has. Oh, because she's fat. That's why she has a -5 to dex. That does make sense. So
Excessively
initiative wise, that's a 10 for Ga. And Moog got an 18 -1, so that's a 17.
Excellent.
There's that. Everybody else in?
Excuse me.
Yes.
Mhm.
Sending. Okay. Moog is gonna get to go first.
Damn right
Nice.
she is.
Oh, I can't move her.
Oh, my bad. Yep. Fixing that.
Cow.
Okay.
Okay, I take it she can move this far.
What is her movement? Her movement is
Oh, yeah,
40,
yeah.
so she can move 4
Oh.
squares. So from where she was, she can move 1, 2, 3. She can move exactly that. Yes.
Okay.
Hmm. Plus, she has a reach. So.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oops.
Fuck her
I
up.
gotta get rid of some stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, 20 on the first hit. Oh my
Awesome.
gosh.
Ooh.
Off to a great start.
Mhm.
Mhm.
She's got the fury of a woman who had her husband stolen. That's what she got.
Did that do the damage too, or?
Yeah, that 16 plus 9 is 25 damage to Chief Ga.
Ooh, that's attack
I-
one.
Yep, that's attack
Go
1.
again,
Now,
yeah.
question with haste. She gets multi-attack, so she standard gets 2. With haste, would she get 4 or 3?
It's
Because
3. You only get 1 on the second.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Oh,
Really?
shoot.
I thought it was the action. Each time you take the attack action, you get 2 attacks. So then, with your second action, you would just be like, "I'm taking the attack action again."
Does it say
One,
each
two,
time?
two.
Where does it say it on here? You get an extra action, and that action can be the attack. Oh, it says 1 weapon. Oh yeah, 1 weapon attack. Okay, yeah, that does seem right that you would get 2 of. Oh no,
It's
1
not
weapon attack only. So that would just be 1. You wouldn't get 2 of them, according to the parentheses.
So I'd get 3 altogether.
You get 3 altogether.
Yep. Did I do that
Oh, I see.
one right?
Oh
I
yeah,
came
the
up with-
9 misses.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. 9 exactly hits.
Haha,
She
fuck
has
you.
9
She's wearing
AC.
a loincloth. She's
Wow.
Wow.
Jabba the Hutt in female form.
I
wearing
actually,
Princess Leia's
I
bikini.
did not. When I said yes, let's do a duel. I did not take into effect that she has a 9 AC. That is
Well,
Yeah.
look what
really
she's
bad.
wearing. Good.
That is really bad.
Can't take it
So
back
yeah,
now.
I did my third
And
attack
now-
too. I just
she's
went
a
right in
giant
on her.
lord. She should be able to handle herself. She's a giant lord. It's like, oops.
Now Moog also has a 15 AC.
Yup. Didn't think about that. So that is on the third one a 20 hits and 24. So let me get that 19 and that 24 put in.
So what's the total damage done to her?
1 second.
A
49,
lot.
And then
I will take back
49
my husband.
is 63. 63 damage on Chief Ga in 1 turn.
Holy shit!
Hell yeah, girl. You get it.
I got a lot of anger with this woman. Or
It was
this
pretty much like 20, 20, 20. Like it was really
Beast.
good.
Amazing.
Hogswain is visibly surprised by this and like, oh
Well,
Jesus,
let's-
I didn't actually think this was gonna work.
Or Sharon goes, and we'll set a time. Well,
Please let me know when
what
the
happened
last
to me
hit.
when I got kicked, got the shit
so-
kicked out of me. I took,
I want to do
know,
something special.
I got dropped in like 2 rounds.
Yeah, God is like at third of her health.
I'm
Like she's
fully
like
expecting
fucked.
her to cheat because she's a bitch. But
And so that's Moog's turn. Andorra, do you do anything?
you go, girl. Woo!
All right.
I just want to make sure I'm in position that if one of these, if she calls someone to assist her, that
Yeah.
I am in front of them. If no one can see Emily, can she do something to give her disadvantage?
You could do it, but what happens is because you're invisible, you just have advantage on stealth. So you could do something, but then you'd have advantage on stealth to do it, and then
I mean, she's a ghost. I'm talking about like she could put a rock
Throw
in front of her
sand.
shoe or something, so when she steps, she has disadvantage.
Yeah, and I'm saying that like they would see the moving rock or whatever, or see the sand moving or whatever. It would just mean that you'd have advantage on fooling them.
But here's the thing:
that makes
is
sense.
she's not a spell.
Yeah, okay, yes, but like I said, if you interfere, then like spells, so that would still. I'm saying you would have advantage because she's invisible. You'd have
Like,
advantage.
oh,
because
that
she's
wasn't
invisible.
just a gust of wind that blew sand in my face. That was something that you did.
Yes.
Hill Giant, join the fight.
Yes.
All right.
But you would
I'm
have
not
you
gonna
have
do
you would have
anything.
you would have advantage on that,
Well,
so
then
it
I'm
might be
not
worth it if
gonna.
you can think of it. Okay. Torsarin, are you doing anything?
Sitting back and just keeping an eye on what's going
We're
on.
just gonna
Okay.
hype up Moog. You got it, girl.
It is.
I could
It
just
is-
say hold. I could easily say holding action in case one of these assholes decides to jump in.
Exactly.
All right.
Same.
Ga has multi-attack, so Ga is gonna take some swings. One of which is a nat 1, so that sucks.
No,
But
it
the
doesn't.
other one is a 25 to hit. So that's gonna do.
It's a shame that the nat 1 can't somehow cancel out that 25.
Then you add that to that. That is 22 damage to Moog. That is Guz's turn. Busy, do you do anything?
I'll just move up a little closer. I can't even see where the blocks are here.
All right, Zor, you casting any spells or shit?
Kyle hopes. He hopes so hard.
Paul?
Aw.
Oh, we can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear
Oh, I'm sorry. Somehow it got shut off. So no, I'm gonna remain here nice and silent.
Okay. Hagi.
I'm gonna move up a little bit,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm just going to ready an action to cast a spell if she calls in a hell giant without us doing anything.
you. Yeah.
Okay. Pippin.
No,
I do a
He's allowed to.
fucking
He's allowed to do
thing.
whatever he wants. He's allowed to do whatever he wants, guys.
no, he's not.
I can't do
I will
anything.
polymorph
I'm
him.
gonna say I can't hear Craig at all.
Oh yeah, Craig, you're really quiet.
Moving back over that way
Yeah.
with
That's
a
what
dash.
You gotta remember to
Okay.
deep throat your mic, man.
Ah, ah, ah.
All right, so you run away. Yes, that is fair. Now we're back to Moog.
So what
Get
exactly
her.
did he do?
He just
Do
got-
it, Moog.
He went outside.
Yeah.
Finish her. She doesn't deserve the throne.
Fatality.
Just so you know, though, the goblins are still moving back and forth, so they can still see you, Pippin, in case you were trying to hide something or do something secretly. There's also this doorway right here that
Can't
has.
hear you right now,
Are
Fizz.
any of the goblins
Oh,
sneaking food?
I didn't show the multi-attack. Or
No,
the...
they are loyal to the
Oh.
queen. They are just bringing it back and forth.
That was stupid.
They are
Sorry.
afraid of the queen.
Yes.
Ignore that first thing.
12
Does she
12
show
does
the
hit.
goblin and her fat folds? Does he give her
Uh,
advantage?
Oh, I do like that idea, actually. Thank you, Andorra.
Oh no.
So yes, she does.
Why would you do
the
that?
The
Here's the
goblin
thing.
is a part of her. It's like inside
It
of
is
her.
not,
So,
it's not. Also, that would be a 2-on-1 situation, and
but she considers the goblin to be a part of her because
no,
it's like
she
she's
does
absorbing
not.
it.
No, she
No.
does not.
No, yeah, I'm just kidding. You're right.
We're honoring the one-on-one, as should you.
Although you guys did
Right.
cast a secret haste right before the rules were covered, so I think the goblin would also be covered before the rules were covered since the
No.
goblin was with her.
No.
Yeah, I
She
gotta
threw
give
the
that.
goblin out before the fight.
As soon as she stood up, it fell out of her
It
fold.
fell out of her.
Please.
Well, actually, funny story. She can't stand up. She's in a wheelbarrow. And
What?
so she
Who's
is,
pushing this wheel?
I didn't know that. I would have liked to way more. I'm in a wheelbarrow.
Canonically, let me actually see if I can find Chief Guy here.
Oh yeah,
See,
let
in
me
the
know
room,
when she's near death.
oil lamps and iron sconces are mounted to the walls. Let's see, I want to find her description. Wooden ladder, blah 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 blah.
You didn't even describe the room, so you're skipping over
I mean,
stuff you didn't
sorry.
tell us.
Well, no. I mean, the room is as it looks. It's just she has a funny description, so I gotta find it.
Puppers.
Right here. She is slumped atop a four-wheeled flatbed wagon that bends and creaks under her great bulk. The wagon's axles are cracked and bowed, its wheels cantered inward. Piled around the wagon are bones and other refuse from Guz's recent meals, as well as treasure she's recently amassed. Gu weighs more than 20,000 pounds.
Jesus.
And God should have disadvantage
So
on
maybe
anything.
Moog should
She
just
does
put
it.
her
She
over
does
and
it.
have her struggle
With
to
6
just breathe and
Cs.
stand up.
She does not have she does have that -5 dex, so I think that's where they get that from.
I guess she needs disadvantage on anything.
Also, the goblin, you might hear her say it, she might be like, Snert, stay here! The goblin who is stuck inside of her folds is named Snert. And so...
Nerd.
Poor Snert.
Alright, so... back
He's
to
covered in
Moog.
cheese.
Ew.
Famunda.
Famunda cheese.
So, yes, sorry, I didn't see that second attack. Yes, the 21 hits for 19 damage. So...
Is she close? Is
Let
she
me see, that's going to be
like
87 for
one
the
more
first
do her
one.
in?
And then what was the 19 would put it at...
Why is it
87 plus 19 would be 106. No, she's past bloodied, but she's not dying.
She's got like multiple attacks, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Moog does have one more.
Yeah. I was just a lot of talking was going on, so
16 damage on that one. Got it. Okay.
All right.
I'm assuming Andorra nothing.
Like I said,
Unless you
I'm
want your
just
ghost.
continuing to ready an action in case she calls
Yep.
in another one, and then I will attack that ogre or
Uh,
the giant or whatever.
For Saren.
Same.
Okay, Guz's turn. Ga is going to again attack Moog twice.
What?
What? Somebody said something?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Okay. So the first one is gonna be again a 25 to hit. So that'll hit. The second one. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. The second. Oh, it's still okay. So it's still at that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was looking at the right one. The second one is gonna be a 15 to hit.
what was
So
the
it's just-
damage on the first one?
Oh, I haven't done it yet. I was just trying to see if they both hit. So
What is
25 and 15.
It
the
matches the
damage?
hasted AC.
Okay, so that means it goes through. So that means I have to do 2 of the damage. The damage is that, so I need to do that. Got it. That's gonna be 42 damage to
Ooh.
Moog.
Alrighty.
How's Moog looking?
What?
She's yeah.
Bloodied, but okay.
Yeah.
I think she's taken like 60 or 70 or something like that total.
They've taken percentage-wise about equal.
Okay. All
Which
right.
is worth-
That
I'm
is
assuming her hit points are 105, right? That's
yes. Moogs
what
are
I'm reading,
105.
right? Okay.
Yes. So that is Guz's turn. Fizzy, Zor, both nothing.
just all.
I'm ready in an action.
Yep.
All right. Hogswain and Pippin.
Same thing, ready for a spell in case something goes off before the appropriate time.
Yeah. Pippin, are you doing anything now that you're outside?
Or if Moog becomes too.
Yeah, Pippin will. These goblins are kind of moving as a unit the whole time that they've been ferrying stuff.
Yeah.
Such as
They're kind of doing like a fireman's brigade where it's like they're just going back and forth and back and forth. Yeah.
Pippin will ready a level 4 fireball for the center goblin, sculpted to protect Pippin, Hogswain, Fizrotha, and Torsarin. And I'm readying that. So if there's any sort of aggression, you know what I mean, like rule aggression that's outside of the rules, I'll immediately shoot that fireball at the goblins.
Okay. Back to Moog.
Take her down.
I'm ready.
Finish her, Moog.
Maybe.
Now's your
You can do
chance.
Maybe.
I'm ready. This.
No,
That-
maybe.
I'm.
Both
Wow.
21s would hit. We can just do the you can just do the third one as well.
Yep,
Let's just
yep.
see. 16 does hit, so that's going to be 20 and 15 is 35 plus another 20 would be 55 minus 1, which is 54. Yeah. Moog, please tell me how you do it.
Yes.
Moog
Yes, Moog.
jumps up and, to her head and takes her boobs and squishes them between her head and squeezes. Pops her head.
Yes, you cover her head with your Moog boobs.
Back husband!
Oh my.
You got yourself one hell of a wife. Schmeeg,
Claps for that.
be careful of those boulders.
Oh my.
So I
Head off, snake.
Pippin's mouth is hanging agape.
I need Moog to roll persuasion, which is going to be a flat. Not flat persuasion. Intimidation with advantage. What's the thing, guys? You know how you can roll something that's not that with a different stat? So yeah, just roll a strength check. Actually, just do a strength check with advantage. That's going to be using intimidation using strength, which is a thing you can do. I found out about. Do you guys know you can switch which stat?
I
you
don't
use for
have
which
like
thing?
a character
Yeah,
for her,
depending on
so
the
I don't have anything.
Oh,
Just
no,
use
yeah,
the
just
strength.
use her strength, so it's a plus
Yeah,
5.
just click
So-
the B above the STR.
yeah, so give me 2 d20s plus 5, basically.
Whoa, where? Be above. Oh, this one? Above strength? And you want with advantage?
Yeah, so give me 2 of
Oh,
those.
2 of them.
Any modifiers for your character sheet also work on these, so shift
There you
control,
go.
alt, whatever you use.
So that's a 22 and a 21 on intimidation. You are good. The other hill giants are like, holy shit!
They
and
bow,
then,
they
like,
drop.
yeah. And the southern ones are like, new queen! And they all bow down.
Great move with boom. Great move.
So Moog would walk up and sit on the throne, and not and then just pet the goblin that's sitting here. Sir
Yeah.
is now her pet.
I will make sure everybody get food.
Like,
Yeah.
Come here,
and
husbands.
Schmeeg
Yeah.
steps up.
Where's-
Schmeeg steps up.
Where's all my husbands? Rock. Right
I
Yeah.
must say,
around.
Moog, that was an amazing showing.
Well done,
So
Lady
we knew
Moog.
you had it in you.
Whoever thought the giant we found in the stone tower would be that powerful?
Thank for help.
And I say, now about that relic.
Yes, you guys can loot.
I am not going swimming in
You can
that.
loot
Help
Guz's
take
body.
it out. And
Yes, loot Guz's body for.
Give it to a goblin and be like, wash this.
yes. Please, boss.
The little goblin crawls in between her tits.
I hate to say
Hangs
this,
out there.
but
And she's petting them.
is there other loot that's lost inside of her folds?
There actually is.
Oh,
I need to get the DMG real quick. 1 second.
The little goblin's just peeking his head out of her cleavage.
Wait. What was the goblin's name? Skirt?
Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, Snurt or something like that. Or
Snurr.
Snurd.
Snurd,
Snurt.
where are all the magic items that she hid?
We know you're
Well done, like
the
historical.
little one who lived in her folds. You know where everything is.
Don't have a map of her folds.
So
You live in there for how long and you don't know your way around?
Oh, I gotta be right back. Sorry.
You're fine.
We'll allow it this time.
That worked out quite well.
And surprisingly,
No, it was great. I think it's because Kyle didn't notice ahead of time how low her AC was.
That is a huge part of it. She never would have agreed to that if she realized
But then
that.
again,
Well-
Fizzy rolled
Well,
so good every
no, because
time
she
for
would
the
have been
most
bold
part.
about it anyway, I think.
Right, I think she.
Your
you know,
guys' persuasions were really good to match it, so yeah.
anybody who's going to sit there and, she's challenging Gut, and we'll challenge her to basically, I'm challenging you. That's something you really kind of have to do, or you're going to lose your power anyway.
and I mean,
Somebody challenges you.
realistically, this is kind of the way we agreed to help Moog in the beginning.
Yeah.
Right. I think
Like,
so.
I want to go back and I want to take out Guh. Okay, we'll help you with that.
Yeah.
We did.
All right.
You got her in.
So,
She just needs a
me
little
see
backup
here.
and some confidence. She had to get her groove back. We got our new hubby.
Who needs confidence with those knockers?
Well,
Mm.
she only realized how beautiful her knockers were after her glow up.
so you do get magic items, but what you find initially is, why do they do it like this? Okay, fine. You guys can do calculations after the fact. 5,600 copper, 2,200 silver, 630 electrum.
We don't
And,
normally use Electrum.
Well, the book
There's
does.
a conversion on D&D Beyond, so
Yes. 630 electrum, 150 gold. There is a wooden rocking horse with silver inlay and blue quartz eyes that you'd have to have appraised. So you just put gold, silver rocking horse. A small wooden chest that you can open. It has a disguise kit in it. A wooden coffer containing 6 vials of holy water.
Thank you. I'll take that.
A life-size wooden statue of a grinning halfling smoking a golden pipe that you could have appraised. A battered hat with 5 carnelians sewn into it.
What
The
is that?
carnelians are a type of gem. They're like this orangish, like burnt umber gem. A gold flute. A flower pot. Sorry, there's a lot of shit here. A flower pot carved from jade with images of green dragons.
Ooh.
A wooden puppet theater with gold trim, along with gold-stringed puppets wearing bejeweled costumes.
For a second, I thought this was all in her fat, but now I'm realizing it was treasure piled around her as well.
Yes, exactly. This
So-
is between her fat and piled around her. Yes.
real quick, the gold, silver, and copper comes out, and electrum comes out to 123 gold and 5 silver per person.
Okay.
Okay.
1 second. You said 100 and what?
123 and 5 silver.
123 gold, 5 silver.
Nice.
And then there are 4 magic items stuffed into her fat that I have to roll for.
Ooh.
You'd think they would actually just put them in the book. And,
Well, I think it's supposed to be the random kind of a deal.
Yeah, it's random. Yeah.
Did somebody get a list of the mundane items and gems?
I'm putting it in.
No.
I've got the holy water. I already take consideration.
Don't make me read it again, guys. I can if you need me to.
You should just
No,
post
No,
it
it looks
somewhere.
like it looks like Pip's got it in there.
Okay, good. So let's see what you guys got. You got boots of striding and springing.
Ooh.
You got gauntlets of ogre power. You got wand of web. The last one? Sorry. That one brings me to a pearl of power.
What?
A pearl of power.
Wow.
What is that?
I like what?
if
It's not
Mitch
even-
knows what, that's a fucking OP power. It's OP.
I mean, it's on the book told me to roll from table F.
See.
So that's where you got these items
You
from.
can
They're all
use
from
an
F.
action to speak a command word and regain 1 expended spell slot. If the expended slot was 4th level or higher, the new slot is 3rd level. Once you use the pearl, it can't be used again until the next dawn. So every day you basically get 1 spell slot back.
Even better than that, on this same table, which is what I was kind of hoping someone would get, is the Rod of the Pact Keeper, which is something I like to use when I have a Warlock, because it lets you refresh one of your spell slots once per short rest, I believe. So you basically get 3 spell slots per short rest instead of 2 spell slots per short rest. So I like that one. But yeah, you got this, which is a similar item. So basically, somebody gets an extra spell slot.
Yeah. Cool.
So, you get that shit. And
You get that.
Yeah, that
Moog,
reminds
Moog
me.
would specifically say, take all treasure. We need food. Can you, Torsarin, can you honor agreement you made with, Chief God and give us more food and water?
I can today. I can get you
Yes.
for it today. Yes.
One day
Yes.
sound good. Thank you.
Yes, because it's not. It won't be the best tasting stuff, but it'll work.
I want my people to be prosperous before you. Not prosperous. I want my people well fed before you leave.
All right.
Moog, additionally, north of here, you should know the town of Golden. I believe it's north of here. You should know the town Goldenfield. Let them know that you are allies, and you may be able to start trading, maybe lumber for food. They have nothing but fields with lots and lots of grain and other foods that they may be able to trade with you.
And I'm done. And
Why is Chief Moog? You could start a whole new and bigger chapter of Hill Giant Society if you went to Goldenfields and asked if they needed heavy things moved. They would give you many sheep and bread.
You say Hill Giant not need fight. Hill Giant use strength for thing other than battle.
They'll give you even more food than Chief Ugg was taking.
Or send a few of your more capable hill giants up, and they can help tend to the fields, plow, and keep them safe from any invading enemies.
You could help them build higher walls and buildings and yada yada.
Moog
Yes.
like this. Moog
Show
think on
not
this, and Moog send group to Goldenfield.
Yeah, I just have them be very cautious. Maybe send a messenger animal first or something. Something.
Maybe Moog go south. Moog leave Kruk and Schmeeg here. Moog take couple hill giants, couple ogres, and go south. Does that work? Do you think that work?
Go south to where?
Oh, sorry, not south. Go to Goldenfields is what I meant. Yes, north.
Only have one approach them because they may think you're attacking if you.
Yeah. I approach them.
Let them know you are allies with the Storm Shield Defenders.
Sounds good.
You have proof for me? Can you give Moog something that prove we friends?
Torsarin, can you note?
I believe yes, I believe I can give her a. I'll write down something, parchment, with our seal of the Storm Shield Defenders and wax sealed it with that.
Moog no read, but Moog think good paper.
Yes.
Thank
Right.
you.
I literally put on there to hand this to give this to the town guard or come bearing the whitest cloth you can bring with you and brandish that when coming to them, so they hopefully will not attack you.
Which characters did we have in Goldenfield? Was that where Vessa was from, or no?
No, this was Narxine and Milo and Lifferlass and juggling halfling boy whose name I don't remember right now. And yeah.
We could always make a quick pit stop over there and inform them of what's going to happen, and we can tell, and she'll bring a note bearing my seal, our seal.
That would be smart.
Yeah. Agreed.
While you guys are talking about making peace with small folk, though, you do hear some rumblings from the other hill giants being like, and like talking about not fighting and things like that. And Moog sees this, and Moog would be like, "Silence! I am queen now, and we will have peace with little folk. We want stronger hill giant. We want healthy hill giant.
This
We
will give me
live-
food.
Yes, more food. And I lead her now." And then she holds up her weapons and also shakes her boobs. And the other hill giants kind of murmur. And then she go, "I kill Ka, I chief now." And the other ones quiet down. And so, yeah. Okay. That is that. Unless you
Craig
guys
and I
have
are going ham on this spreadsheet.
unless you guys
I
unless
can
you
see
guys
that,
want
yeah.
unless you guys want to do other things here,
What's
that was
underneath? You said that we could go underneath if we wanted.
you can. You would have to ask Moog to explore the place, but you could.
Moog, can we take a little rest here? Maybe you could show us around your new place. You know?
I'm a little tired from the creating the food.
Well, yeah, you guys could definitely long rest here if you wanted to, since now they're your friends. So she would go. Yeah. I take you around.
Also,
I
we will explain what personal hygiene is and how it makes you healthier and stronger.
Bathing. Ugh.
Like, you have a giant river.
You guys can actually keep your characters where they are. I'll just move Moog around unless we need to do something.
Okay.
But Moog is like, this room here. Let me get my pages open. So this is the wolf pen. Wolves live here. And so you see there's wolves in there. Zor can talk to the wolves if he wants. And then she goes, this room here is where we keep our the guards. And they're these guys. These are called ice orcs.
They're cool.
So Hogswain, these are orcs you probably haven't seen before. So there's that one.
Cool.
And then the word has spread around the base, so everybody here knows that Moog is now the leader, so there's no worry about anybody attacking or anything. As we move this way,
This place is
5.
much bigger than I thought.
Kyle,
Yes,
how
it
much
is.
did we screw over your prep for today with you doing it this
Oh,
way?
I definitely prepared at least 1 or 2 sessions worth of stuff, but it's okay. I have now taken to preparing an extra whole chapter of the book because I know things get fucked up. So I also have the Stone Giant one ready to go, so we can just move on to that. So that's cool.
Good.
That's what I figured. I'm like, they could use diplomacy, they could use stealth, they could just fireball the building from the sky. Who knows? So I really should have a couple prepped.
Could have done that.
Yeah, but I wouldn't like that.
Yeah. We were
So-
trying to be peaceful.
All you fucking chaotic people are driving me friggin'
It actually is good that you're exploring because there are like prisoners and people you would not have found, and so they would have. I don't know. So 5, you see a kitchen. You see 6 goblins getting ready to cook up a halfling.
Hey.
And so, yes, Torsarin specifically says, "Hey, stop that." And move-
There's food in the main room. There's no need for this.
Yes. So they lower the halfling down. The halfling is this dude.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, cook him. Look at his face.
Dildo Baggins.
Put it back.
Yes, his name is now Dildo Baggins because you say so.
Yeah, I mean, his face
And
looks like a
so
dildo.
he's like, "Hey, thank you. I did not want to be here. Thank you for saving me."
Like, okay, I just can't look at his face.
6 is just a storage room that leads down to the basement, which we can go down in a second. 7 is a hobgoblin working there, and it's where they keep their water. It's the room of water.
Nice. Like, we got some more water for you, bud.
Yeah. He's like, "Water? Great! I go get it and store it in our water storage."
Like,
and so
cool
he goes
belt.
out to get the water.
Which
Thank you!
You realize
I
that
made
only lasts.
I made it myself.
Oh, it looks just like you. I like it.
How the water only lasts for 5.
Oh, I mean, the
how
water, it doesn't. It says it says it's clean and doesn't go bad.
Yeah,
Maybe
you're
it's
good.
maybe it's the food that just disappears after.
24 hours.
Spoils after 24 hours.
It spoils if uneaten after 24 hours. Yes.
No,
Okay.
I mean, they probably even eat spoiled food, so.
Yeah, I think they just got to eat it so they are full and stuffed. It's not like it'll disappear in
Yeah.
their stomach or something. So this staircase here leads out to that watchtower you guys saw earlier. Which is stocked with hobgoblins who are keeping an eye out if you were to approach from that way.
Cool.
You...
Schmeeg,
Okay, so
don't
yeah.
destroy the tower anymore.
Oh, yeah! The plan destroy a tower. I not do it now. Alright, so you guys go down through the staircase, the ladder in 6, which then brings you down to the second part of the map. Let me unveil that.
There was so much to this place.
There was so much to this place. I don't think the book thought that like you guys would make friends with Moog and then have her come with you to the place and all that. Like I don't think the book counted on that.
Fucking wrong.
I don't think they really like individualized combat to end it right then and there either.
Yes, either.
They
Yep.
probably expected us to
No, I think
sneak
this
from
thing
one of
expected.
these
Yeah, right. This thing
places
expect the whole
and-
party to be fighting.
So you guys go down here. You do see what I thought would have been a cool fight. You see an Odiug.
Oh, it's so cute.
Neat.
Yeah. It is tamed though, so they have it in
Can we
control.
have it?
And
Can we
actually,
have
in one of my
it? Can we have it?
campaigns,
Can we have it?
I had a
Can we have
warlock, and I no,
Why?
I
It's
used
so
my
cute,
I used my warlock to tame one of these, and I named it Flowers. But the problem was, it was starving to death, and so every time I tried to like take it somewhere, it tried to eat people, and I couldn't provide it enough food to sustain its nourishment. And so, like, even though it was friendly to me, it wasn't friendly to strangers, and so I had to end up leaving it behind and setting it free. But
Moog,
yeah,
seeing as we did help you become the queen, we have quite the zoo back at our base. Do you think maybe we could have whatever that is?
Indoor
It's
gives
magnificent.
big
Yeah.
puppy eyes. Please.
Audio.
so this guy, the one that's guarding him, is his owner, Slub, and Slub would be like, "No, Odiug, my pet. I love Odiug.
It's okay. You can come to our farm too. You can still help take care of them. We have lots of animals, plenty of food. It's
We have
really
a
nice there.
Bulette.
You have a what?
We have a Bulette.
Bulette.
Also, we have a dragon, and
I mean, provided you guys had fought these guys and tried to tame the Odiug, you might have been able to have an Odiug. But because you did it peacefully, Slub wants to continue owning his
well,
pet.
He can
So
do
Slub
that.
is
he
like-
can do that, but they can do it at our farm.
Slub also doesn't want to move to a farm. Slub wants
Why
to stay here.
wouldn't he?
Slub has kids and he has cousins and nephews and he wants to
Well,
stay here. And
we could start a nice little.
Slub has
hill
brothers.
garden,
hey,
Well,
Slub
you seem
would
like
say.
a crazy family, man.
You might come across another one another
Yeah,
time.
there's that, but also Slub will say, you can visit my pet Odiug. His name is Odie. You can visit Odie anytime you want.
I want to now.
but-
I go over and I hug it,
Slub and Odiug stay here. You may hug Odie.
and I take it
Um,
underneath its little teeth tentacles.
Yes, it's like so that's that. North of here,
I'm so sad that
is-
you won't give us that. Why? Why? There's no reason not to.
it has an owner and a happy family. It's not a stray. You can take strays. You can't take happy owned
Well,
pets.
then you should let the hill giant come to our farm.
He has a family here as well.
Well, the more the merrier. Let's go.
Also, I kind of figured maybe like this one made sense because they're so dumb. There's no way you're gonna be able to pull this shit with any of the otother giants. There's no way it's gonna work with any of the other
You're not
giants.
even gonna let us try to convince him.
Oh,
you all
no,
hear the
no.
challenge in that?
So the next room is room. What is that? 12? I can't see it. With that covered.
Oh, there's so much.
Sir, I don't think
here.
you realize how intimidating and how good my performances can be.
I can't
This
believe
was-
there's
was
so
without
much. We would probably get to these depending on what way we entered, right?
Yeah. If you had gone through the basement, you would have had to go through all of this to get to Chief Ga. Because you went straight through the front door and like tried to go the direct route, you got there much sooner. If you had tried to go the indirect steaky route you would have had to go through all of this. Yes. So this is the pig pen. All those pink dots are indeed pigs. You already have pigs on your farm. You don't need more. You could have more if you wanted them.
Look purple, though.
No.
They're just pigs. So these are pig pens. There's also bugbears that are shepherding them. Oh, that's an Etten. You're the first time you would have run into an Etten in this campaign. And so he is the pig farmer, and he's the head pig farmer with the bugbears working underneath him. Then if you go up here, this is something that you would care about. Oh, pig guy's name is.
Is his name Ethan the Etten?
No, his name is actually Oinker Boinker. Oinker's the one head and Boinker's the other head. I didn't make that up. That's in the book.
No.
Oinker and Boinker.
You're lying.
I am not. I could take a screenshot of the book. His name is Oinker Boinker canonically.
That's the proper format. That's how it should be.
So Oinker is the left one. Boinker is the right one.
Oinker. Boinker just told me that you looked silly.
Boinker, why you say that? Boinker would be like, well, you do look silly. And then Oinker's like, oh, yeah, I guess so. So if you go north, you get to their prison cells.
Anyone
Which
there we
is
know?
room 13.
There's just a really sad picture over there.
Is Hecaton there?
Twist, yes, he is.
How
No,
you won?
you beat the whole campaign. We're moving on. You see in here, this dude. You also see in here this guy.
Awesome.
And
I
you
totally want that picture. I
also
need to be that at some point.
you also see a family.
Oh.
And so, let's see. Who are these people?
Exactly. Who are these people?
So one is a family of farmers. The other one is a warrior. You would see he's wearing this guy here is a barbarian, and his clothing is made of tiger skin, tiger fur. So he's a tiger barbarian of some kind.
So he's a tiger king?
And then the last one is a.
I thought it was good.
It's a shame if you were a blue bear, maybe you wouldn't have gotten captured.
Zor, give me a perception roll, please.
Okay. Are you kidding me? Ugh.
That's good enough. You notice that this third one here, I'll flash it up again. Has the symbols
What the
of
hell?
He has the symbols of the Emerald Enclave on him.
Oh.
But
Haven't
But
heard from
he's
them
got-
in a while.
pubic hair on his face.
And I say he's very
It's called a
smart.
beard.
No,
Bad beard,
that's not a beard. It
Oh, I
looks like
know.
he took somebody's.
It's a beard. It's a beard. It's a
It's a
beard.
bad beard.
It's a beard.
Thin ass beard, but it's beard.
He is an elf. Elves can't grow great beards, so that's why.
That's not.
Wait,
Probably
he's
a
an
druid.
elf
Just put
since
a note.
when?
Or someplace he shouldn't have.
He's a half elf.
Zor-
He's a half elf.
Zor would hail him. Hello, good fellow. I see you wear the mark.
Yes. Are you here to save us? Can you get us out of here?
We-
There's a family over there, and there's a barbarian over here. I don't know if you should let the barbarian out, but if you could save us, that'd be great.
Actually, we've created peace with these giants, and I'm sure the new queen, who is our friend, would be more than willing to let you out and treat you fairly.
I mean, why are you guys even in here in the first place?
I think they want to eat us, if I had to guess. I'm from Golden Fields, and so I'm guessing they were kidnapping me they were taking me for hostage.
Perfect. Moog, there's
Yeah.
who you bring to Goldenfield with you.
With my notes.
Yes. That sounds
That's
good.
a
Good job.
cheat.
he would go, so I think they took me because they thought they could hold me hostage because Golden Fields has all the food and stuff. So I think they were trying to get some kind of ransom.
I see they have
Free
plenty over here.
trade so that you guys can work hand in hand. So perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then he says, I've been talking to the family over there. They're farmers, so I think they probably took them because of to get their farm. They were probably going to eat us,
also
as well.
from Goldenfield or from somewhere else?
They're from somewhere else. They're just from random farms. So.
Well, maybe we could help cultivate a little knowledge so that they could learn how to farm on their own.
I can.
That's a good idea.
I don't know that the farmers would want to live and work with their captors and torturers and possible eaters.
You didn't tell us they were tortured. They were just in a...
They weren't, but there were other prisoners that were here previously that are now dead and eaten that were tortured and then eaten.
but
Casting message at Andorra. I don't think the giants are quite smart enough to do the farming thing on their own. Otherwise, they would have figured it out by now.
Yeah, they're smart enough to tend to animals, but they're not smart enough to grow shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yes, so 100%, he will, his name, sorry, I don't think I gave you his name. He will say, yes, my name is Galvin Dragonmore. I will go to Golden Fields.
Hey, we're taking a tour. Why don't you come with us? And we'll explain the situation.
Sure.
And fill you in.
Mm-hmm.
I will move him up with the party, so he will now be also represented by Moog. And you guys are now in the pig area.
Barbarian, what are you doing in here with your tiger ilk?
Yeah. And he would be like, I am...
The Tiger King.
I am Gryhark! Gryhark of the Ragged Tiger Tribe!
Not the king.
No, not the king, not the Tiger King tribe.
Well, clearly the tigers aren't working out so well for you. So, would you care to become the second in a line of blue bears?
Second? How dare you?
I have too much loyalty to the Tiger Tribe. Let me out, and I go in peace back north to my kind.
It's funny. It's the blue bears who come rescue you. Where the Tiger Tribe at?
I'm sure they're looking for me out there somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Let's
the
not
Tiger
provoke.
Tribe. I'm sure that the Ragged Tiger. The thing is, the Ragged and the Utgard don't interact very much, but I'm sure the Ragged and the Utgard might be allies on this. The Tigers and the Blue Bears. Will you let
Sounds
me
like
out?
Yeah,
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Moog,
I let
in
him
your
out.
We
Moog,
do
in
tell
your
him
time
not to kill
here,
any giants on his
the
way
tigers
out in
bring
the
you into
situation,
trouble to the
and that we
giants?
will murder him if he.
There are 3 people talking at once right now, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moog, in your time here, did the tigers ever give the hill giants trouble? Were they attackers?
No. No. Most people know to stay away from giants. Most stay away. Most stay away giants.
Then Queen Moog, it's your decision.
He go free. He go free, live with his kind as I live with my kind.
Okay, but just don't forget to threaten him that he can't hurt your kind, right?
Yes. As Gryhark steps out of the thing, he looks at you guys. He bites into the palm of his hand, and he goes over to Hogswain and tries to smear blood on him. Hogswain, do you let him smear blood on your face?
No.
He goes to spread his blood on your body. Do you let him do that?
No, and I'm going to ask him, what is the meaning of this transgression?
Make a religion check.
Oh, we are barbarians, so.
Would that have been...
Make it with advantage because you're a barbarian. Yes.
Can I make that religion check too?
Yes. Not with advantage, though.
Okay, so I'm gonna, if this
Yeah,
is
I know.
okay, on this a little bit. I'm assuming with the 19 that I would understand what he's doing.
Yeah, you see him bite into his hand, and he starts to bleed, and as he approaches you, that's when you roll the 19, kind of. And so, yes, you get the sense that in his tribe, This gesture is a sign of gratitude. He marks you with his blood, and it's now a bond between your party and himself.
Respect for respect. I'll do the same. I'll gash a little bit from my hand using one of my big chompers, and I'll put my hand on his shoulder with a firm grasp.
Yes. He goes for your face again, though. He's like, in my tribe, it must be face. Can I touch face?
You got
Reach out and touch
Okay.
face.
And so he just leaves like a bloody palm print on your cheek, and like he just runs his face
So
down your
Andorra steps up next to him and looks expectantly.
cheek. And he goes, "Yes, sister, you may have one as well." And he steps up and he wipes it. He does it on the opposite cheek. So while Hogswain has it on his right cheek, you have it on your left cheek.
Andorra just has
and
like a really big smile.
Do you cut your hand and put one on his opposite shoulder?
I totally do.
Okay, so Hogswain, you put it on his right shoulder. Andorra
We
cuts
are
her
the
hand and puts it on his left
pistol
shoulder.
gems.
And yes, you guys fuse into one beast. No, I'm just kidding. It's like,
Ultimate
Oh,
barbarian.
and he goes, "I will not forget this. The Tiger Tribe is
the
Now
Blue Bear
allies with the
Tribe.
Blue Bears."
Baking blood bonds by moonlight.
By daylight. Always getting into a fight.
Never running from real fights. We are the ones called barbarians.
Okay. Hey, and Hogswain is a sailor. Okay. So, yes. And look, that performance check makes sense. Yes. So, for participating in that, I give Hogswain and Andorra inspiration for participating in that barbarian ritual. All right. Yeah.
Well, thank
So you guys leave the. So you should probably also free the family.
Yes, we free the family as well.
They're like, "Hello, we are the Mick farmers. We are farmers from out east. May we go, please?" And the little kids are like, "Yes, may we go? We just want to go back to tending our animals and tending our farms and working 80 hours a week on our farm. Can we go do that?"
Sure.
The Mick farmers? Is that what you said?
Mick farmers, yes. It's capital M, lowercase c, capital F, and then armors. Yes, the Mick farmers.
Oh, my
What
good
kind
lord.
of things do you have on your farm?
Well, I really like playing with the sheep. And then the little boy is like, and I like chasing the cows. And then the father is like, "Yes, and we grow wheat and we grow corn."
Wheat?
And then the mother is like,
Wheat?
"Yes." And then the mother is like,
Do we have a cow on our farm?
"You do have a cow on your farm." Yes.
He's got a pretty evil beard, so
We
are
actually
they telling
also
the truth?
do they have an evil beard? Let me look.
Look
I
at him.
guess.
Yeah.
They are the nicest, sweetest family. I don't know
mean,
what you're
the boy
talking
looks
about.
A little,
He looks.
He looks pissed. But then again, all teenagers
He
are
doesn't
pissed
wanna
off.
sit in
They were just held in jail. They were in
everyone else is
jail.
smiling. They're
It
gonna
kind of
be
looks like the
free.
fantasy version of the family from 60 Seconds to Survive.
Necromancer, both the females are corpses reanimated, and he's like,
Well, if you notice,
You just described that recent Keanu Reeves robot movie where all his family die and then he makes them into robots. So
Seems
Sounds
Okay.
awful.
well, he's the human, she's the elf, and they're halvesies. Nice.
yes. So yes, they all are free. Yay.
And I'm
Okay.
free.
So we head further east. I will just reveal whole top chamber. Actually, I can just roll over everything now, I think. Yeah.
Oh.
So 11 was, I just think where they sleep and stuff. Yeah, no, 11 is where they sleep. Then we go down to 9. 9 is where they keep the sheep, which you guys saw from the outside.
Mhm.
And then there is one more area that is available from the outside, but you can't get there from the inside. It's this lower left corner. And that is, I believe, their religious area. Let me double check.
You would need to do this in multiple days if you wanted to clear everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Poor cow.
We did the good
Well,
thing.
no, you guys are still missing out on things. Like there are hidden things or treasures I'm not telling you about. So yeah.
But that's
Sorry,
fine.
this isn't their religious thing. This is just their smith. So you find a female hobgoblin blacksmith, who is working on crude weapons and crude leather stuff and things like that. That's all that is.
Do they have a tattooist?
They do not. There also is actually a shrine out here as well, to Growlanter. So yes, that is everything that is in the Hill Giant Den.
Nice.
Congratulations, you solved the Hill Giant puzzle. So that is that. There are actually descriptions in the book where, like, if you come and go, if you like come in and like do like hit and run tactics, or you come in and take some out and then leave, there's specific instructions on like replacements and reinforcements and stuff like that. So it could be a slog. So yep. All right. So you guys
I think
gather
we're
your
happy
people.
with what we did.
Yeah. Yeah.
So guys, if we'd taken them out, think of the huge farm we could have had.
No, because ideally you wouldn't commit. I don't think. So what, if you came around it, would you guys have just committed Hill Giant genocide? Because
I would not
this,
have.
This is basically
I'm sure
their
if we
main
came in this way,
base.
they would come and attack us, so we'd have to kill these people. And we come in here, and then we'd have to kill these people.
No, what I'm saying is, would you have left any unconscious, or like any to like remain and rule afterwards? Because this is their stronghold. This is basically all of the Hill Giants. Like this is them. Like except for reinforcements or those that are out scouting or various tribes.
All
in
the
other
ones that are in
places.
exile.
Exactly.
So no, this isn't all of them. This is just
Okay.
a lot
Yeah.
of them.
No, I
Alright.
mean, really, these were all, by our reasoning, like, these would have all been the evilest of the evil.
Yes,
and
that
also
is that
these
is,
are
that is fair.
bugbears and goblins and other things, so
No, you're right.
they're not all hill giants.
Okay. Yes. Alrighty.
No,
so
but that still would have been a bitch of a fight.
Yeah, 100%.
that's why I was like, which ghosts and characters do you want to take with you? Because you might want. I actually didn't give you Igeron or Horus. I forgot about them. But okay. So
I specifically
yeah.
asked for the maple thorns because I was like, this is gonna
Yes.
be a bitch when I only saw the first room.
So
Do we level up?
no, I told you you got to defeat all 5 of the giants.
Jesus.
So you actually asked the Oracle, and the Oracle was like, "You must defeat all 5, and then you shall feel stronger." Okay.
We
level
just
8?
leveled up for crying out
You
loud.
also did just level up quite recently. So, you were told about where the stone giants were going to be, and you were also told that your 2 stone giant allies will be located in that area when you head there. So let me go
Pearl of
back
Power.
and let me read you what the Oracle had told you about the stone giant
And
stronghold.
We rested there, right? Just so we're at least rested to where before.
Yes, you guys can long rest there. So.
Or you want that pearl?
Oh, and you guys should figure out who wants the magic items if you want to split them up. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Excuse
need
me.
any of them, so I'm fine. There's nothing really for me there.
Tor's the only one amongst us who has an open like attunement slot, so it makes sense for
Right.
him to have the first.
Okay, so the one requires 2.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You guys can keep
Wonder Web,
playing,
sorry.
and I'll keep tabs.
Zora, are you interested in that pearl?
Yeah.
I
Does
was
anybody,
lo-
does anybody
I'm
want a
looking
break?
at it again
Or is
right
that the
now.
only one?
Oh, you should just take a break.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know. Yeah, why not? I'll grab the.
It makes
pearl
good
of
sense
power.
for you to use that. Yeah. Good.
It'll definitely help out because I can always use
Spell slot. Free level
Yeah.
1 free spell slot.
Yeah. Is,
Right,
is that daily? How often can you use the Pearl of Power?
every
Yeah,
day.
yes, actually.
Every day.
Yeah.
All right, so those are 2 equipment.
All right. I'll be back.
Those gauntlets are just going to be going for sale because all of us already have a +4 strength.
No, I can use that unless those require attunement because I
They
would just
require
go on.
attunement.
Damn it! So I have to give up something. I either give up. I either let's see. Do I want, or do I want +4 to an extra +2 to hit? It's an extra 5 to my strength. As if I took the gauntlets. But I'm surprised. Really, even Fizzy doesn't need those.
No, all the melee have 18 strength right now.
God damn! Shit.
Oh, sorry, no. Andorra has 17.
She could use, but she's
Fizzy
full.
has 20.
Wow, I didn't realize she was that strong. And me with my 14.
You are a cleric.
Yes, I know exactly. That's why I
Okay.
put.
Just checking.
Right. I'm a dwarf cleric, which means my 2 highest stats are in wisdom and calm.
I mean, realistically, it might behoove you to get a cantrip. Oh, you do. You have Sacred Flame,
Oh yeah, I've got.
which is always going to do more than your melee. So even the gloves wouldn't be.
I'm gonna go and smoke a
huge
cig here, but or if you, my opinion, dude, I'd drop the cloak of protection and take the pearl of power and the gauntlets. You know what I mean? Your
Right.
shit, your AC's already 22, man. But that's just an opinion, you know. So it's all about how you want to do it.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Well,
We'll be right here.
yeah,
Maybe.
I mean, the cloak of protection definitely helps. Well, it's true. It just drops 1 on the saves. That's all. You drop all these savings, will drop back down by 1 again. Let me add that. Unclicked cloak of protection. Well, it still gives me there. Yeah, okay. I think that actually sounds like probably the best thing to do. Okay, yep.
So I kind of imagine that fight going a little differently with Moog and Ga, because there's an episode of Critical Role where one of the characters who's a barbarian fights one-on-one against this other soldier, this other warrior guy, and his allies can't keep from helping. Like the bard tries to secretly cast bardic inspiration, the wizard tries to secretly cast different spells and buffs, and the bard, and so everybody, like, they're basically, the melee people are just cheering them on, but all of the other characters are like trying to secretly get away with helping. And so I really thought you guys would try to secretly do it, and I would have to make like perception checks or whatever to see if they caught you, but no one tried to help. So, and I did, the Pippin thing was, I think, really fucked it up too. If Pippin hadn't rolled haste, I don't think it would have went down. Yeah.
100%. That's the only reason she won. Because haste, just like Hagi said, their health percentage-wise was even. And if Fizzy didn't, or if Moog didn't down Ga that turn, Ga
Well, could have had
would have down
down
the following turn.
Yeah.
With haste involved.
Yeah. So yeah, I just expected like for Mitch to like start singing and be like, see if try to do bardic inspiration and hope no one like knew that it was bardic inspiration because they're dumb, or like I expected Paul to like do some buffs or debuffs, or Torsarin to heal, and but no, none of that. So good job with your guys' self-control.
I was expecting. I was shocked that wasn't a combat. That's what I thought.
I was waiting for a crit from Moog, and then it was going to be a Dissonant Whispers. Which, whispering in the first place, you can't pinpoint what you're super afraid of. Because it's just a voice in your head.
If God had lasted one more turn, I did plan on having her start to cheat. And so try to bring some people in. It's just she didn't last until that turn, so she couldn't do it.
I think I'm taking up Craig's suggestion. I'm gonna drop the cloak of protection. We're gonna sell that off, and I'm gonna do gauntlets of ogre power,
For you.
Oh yeah.
along with the pearl of power and luckstone. So
Okay.
Mitch, do you remember what the group total was for that gold we got just this past time? Not what it was per person, but group. I could just. It was like 123 per person.
123 and 5 silver times 6.
Yeah, all right. 6, 7, 20, 7,
Yeah, I saw your little
738.
wealth calculations down at the bottom there.
I figure that will make it easier for us whenever we go to where, you know. Actually, Craig should know this, or Pippin should know this, but Craig doesn't. Mirabar is like one of the biggest cities in the realm, right?
Mirabar's pretty big, yeah. Like Waterdeep, Neverwinter. Yeah, Mirabar's pretty big.
And do we know where we got to go back up to talk to the Oracle to get our next spot? Is that right? Or
No. You got all 6 of the clues.
no?
So when Jess is back, I was going to read you guys and Fizzy and Crystal too, and read you guys again what the stone giant clue was. And you guys will have to look at the map and try to be like, okay, it says over this and under that and left at this and right at that, and you'll have to try to kind of where's Waldo it on the map. Unless it's marked, and then that would be really lame. But
I think they all at Grudhug Haug was marked on the map.
yes, but you actually don't know what the stone giant house is called, so
That-
there.
yeah,
Nobody
true.
and no one Google it and no one cheat.
no one had the manual open in another window.
Why,
say-
for I know not what you are speaking of.
Pippin meant to do it before we checked out our first giant stronghold, but it kind of misplaced his mind. He should have did it, but if possible, I'd like to go to like a major capital city before our next one.
We will see
So
what's on
are
the
you
way.
putting the cloak into the bag
Yes.
of holding?
Yes. Yeah, I'm removing it from my person.
Where's my phone? Where's phone? There's phone.
So now I no longer have a cloak.
That's all right. Hogswain has like 30 of them.
Right. I'm gonna. But I know we have a cloak in the bag. We still have a cloak of the bat, I believe, right? Or did we sell that?
There's 2 of them in there, but there's at least one. At least.
Jess said that she has Twitch open on her phone, and so she will watch from the her distant land that she's currently in. And so she said to go on, and she can text me stuff if anything happens. Okay.
Pooping?
Oh,
Are we chatting?
Little chat.
So, the clue you got was from the temple in the north. Travel southeast over lands high and low, cross the great forest to the gray peaks, and search for blank, because I don't want to tell you the name, Canyon of the Stone Giant Thane. So, look on the map.
Forest must be either the high forest or the Drower wood, right? Guys?
Mm-hmm.
One would think.
The Great Forest would be the High Forest,
High
I'm guessing.
forest, probably, yeah. Okay, alright, I'm with you there. So then, what was it? The Gray
It's
Peak?
travel southeast over lands high and low, cross the gray forest to the gray peaks.
Well, there's a whole
Peak
shit
Mountain.
ton of Gray Peaks.
Mountains, okay, okay.
Right.
So we're going over the forest, we're going over, is there anything after that? After the...
Search for blank.
Yes.
Canyon
Search
of the
for the
Stone
Canyon
Giant.
of the Stone Giants. I'll now tell you what it's called, because now that you're in the right area, it's called Deadstone Cleft.
That's not on this map.
Yes, it is. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we were looking too far. You're looking too far if you're like me, man.
Oh, there it is. It's underneath by the
Yep.
Fallen Lands.
Yep.
So that is that one.
Where I? You must be looking. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. I was just gonna do that myself. Thank you.
Yep, I was looking over here.
Also, you guys knew that you had the Blagathkas side quest in. Does anyone remember the city?
Right. Oh.
Harness,
And you see what's right south of Deadstone Cleft?
Harness.
Lork, and Oralbar.
Yes, the Mark and Horror. Yes, that's definitely what I'm talking about. Okay.
You were non-specific, sir.
All right. So the question is, how the fuck do you get to Deadstone Cleft?
And we're walking.
No, I will remind the group as a nice DM. You have teleportation circles, and you should see what on the map leads to what teleportation circle on this map. I will actually flash up the teleportation circle handout for you because I'm just such a nice guy.
I can.
Nice.
Loudwater.
Ding 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 ding.
Oh,
We
okay.
have a winner. Winner, chicken dinner.
So we would come from here, go all the way down to Waterdeep.
Yeah.
I hate to trouble the party, but I think I could receive quite the boon for us if we could make a quick side step at Waterdeep.
Well, we can stop at Golden Fields along the way and plant the rest of those seeds.
Just teleport to Loudwater.
Okay. All right.
And I can see Osk again, yes!
You're pirate.
Pirate.
What's a
You're
pirate? Tyler?
pirate.
Wait, guys, did we not just go to Golden Fields and Waterdeep literally last week? Did we not?
I've actually forgotten twice in a row. I could have done it in Waterdeep or in Mirabar, and I just forgot to do it.
Yeah.
He's a clutterbrained maid.
But we have to go to Waterdeep anyway, so.
Yes, you do.
And Golden Fields
yeah.
is literally on the road.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Excuse me. Okay.
I don't even think you need to flash Golden Field. Can we just meta it and say we stop there, we plant the seeds to start growing more awakened trees, and then be on our way?
And then that guy Glavin comes with you, and he brings the note with Moog, and they also go, and they're like, yeah, we should get trade going, and then you guys leave. So they're having negotiations. So yay.
Mm-hmm.
So then you guys continue south.
They're having negotiations with the Zentrum.
So the top portion, I wasn't going to make you roll a random encounter because you were with Moog, but during this portion between Golden Fields and Waterdeep, let's roll a random encounter.
Red Dragon.
There they are. Oh,
Everybody poops.
Yeah, but not everyone has to announce it.
I didn't announce
Yeah,
it.
we
I said you were in a faraway land that we don't know where you are.
It was just Pippin. Everyone.
Everyone
It,
said
no,
it.
it was everybody said it.
It's fine. My streamers can.
Oh
back it
no,
up.
it is just fine.
I guess we were all blowing something up.
I don't care about telling you guys, but
Oh, come on.
Famous. It's gonna be like 10 million people.
Everybody
Hey,
pooped.
I know.
DM,
Corsarin,
Yeah.
the Twitch that you showed, that
the
guy's mustache
Bejeweled
is awesome.
Wooden Puppet Theater,
Yeah.
does it have diamonds on it?
Let me check that.
Or amethysts?
And a wooden puppet theater with gold trim, along with gold string puppets wearing bejeweled costumes.
Oh, it's the costumes for the puppets. Never mind. I thought
The
it was
costumes for the puppets, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I forgot what I was looking for that. Okay. So as you guys are heading south on your mounts between Golden Fields and Waterdeep, you come upon a group of orcs, and they have a single halfling in chains with them as a prisoner, and they are heading north, and you are heading south.
Grobna brothers.
Hail! Would you say crop mock or whatever you just said?
Groblock.
Yeah, they also say grob lock.
It's a standardized Orcish greeting across a whole shit ton of high fantasy stuff. But
Go fuck yourself. Keep going.
going to,
That's pretty much what it means too, probably.
most likely yes. Just Hogsway not seeing many free orcs around would try to spark up just a general conversation, see where they're coming from, where they're going to, if they're being accosted by dwarves, and don't worry, the dwarves I'm with are okay.
Where did you go?
We're heading home. We sought out this thief, and they point back at the halfling. He was on the run. He stole from our tribe, and we chased him down along this road.
What did he steal?
He stole common things like tools, and then he also stole our gold.
I'd like to insight that.
And where do you hail from?
North by Wamford. We have there's an orcish there's a small we're a traveling band, but right now we're stationed up by Wamford.
Shame we've been led into lives of nomadic existence.
Exactly. And then this one and his kind come along and think we're barely humanoid and can just take from us on a whim. And on your insight, Andorra, you actually believe these orcs. They are, whether they themselves are good or bad is, you don't know. But as far as, yes, this is a thief halfling.
I glare at the halfling.
Does anyone else speak Orcish, or is it just me?
I do.
I guess
All right, so Paul, you'll understand what I'm about to say. But...
No.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't think so. Hold on, let me check my...
You're right on your character sheet. Bottom left corner.
Yeah, Bespeak, Common, Druidic, Dwarvish, and Elvish, so now...
All right, good. So I'm going to make a little private Orcish, in Orcish spiel to them about if they're ever looking for steady and reliable work and they don't mind the water, to see Osk Thunderhail. He pays very well.
Aye, we'll make sure to do that. Waterdeep, you say?
They seem more accepting of our kind than many other places.
All right, maybe we'll make our way. We'll get back. Well, we'll get to Wamford and talk to our people. But thank you, brother.
Good luck with your thief situation.
Yes. So yeah, they head north, and you guys head south. You guys make it to Waterdeep.
Choking over there, Kyle?
I was, yeah. And so, what do you guys want to do in Waterdeep?
You guys want to sell our gains from the last journey first?
Sure.
I think we could get a pretty penny for quite a few of those things.
Definitely.
Go around to the relevant shop, trying to sell them for the best value we can.
Can I look?
I wonder
for
if there's someplace like
tattoos?
Art's Art so we can see if this halfling statue is worth anything.
You find Peter's paintings.
Oh, good lord.
I have a naming convention now. I have to stick to it.
Notice the Mirabarian architecture to the shop?
What'd you say?
The Mirabarian architecture to the shop.
The last word broke up.
Yeah.
Just the shop, because it's named the same way they were in Mirabar.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Uh, what was the guy's name? I know it was a P. Peter.
Peter Pumpkin.
I'm guessing you're Peter by the sign out front. Do you do appraisals here?
I do indeed. Any kind of artwork or craftsmanship. Yes, yes.
Well, we have a few things. We have this puppet theater with bejeweled puppets and a life-size halfling statue.
Oh, actually, you know what?
Actually, Huggy, the statue, I kind of like the statue.
I'm just asking for appraisals, Pip.
Statue, I'm just saying.
We won't sell the statue, but let's see what it's worth.
Okay.
Watch the statue be like 100K.
Oh, that would be terrible. I would sell. We'd sell the statue.
Hmm.
But right now, honestly, I didn't even think about it until just now. But I need something to throw with telekinesis, so that statue will work out.
It's just the right size.
Perfect.
Kyle has a small issue, guys.
They don't give you the prices there.
No, they do,
Okay.
but it's hidden in the book somewhere, so I don't remember where you got these items from.
We got them from Grudhog.
Oh, the Grudhog stuff is easy. Yes, I can give you that right now. But if you have any older stuff you're trying to appraise, that's going to be an issue.
No, we got rid of all the old stuff.
Okay, cool. Okay, so sorry. What was the first thing what were you asking about?
The puppet theater with bejeweled puppets.
The puppet theater is. He's like, oh, this is fine craftsmanship. This is 2,500 gold worth of puppets.
If you'll take it for that price, it's yours.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I could probably resell it for 5,000. Yes, 2,500. Yes.
We start our own shop and sell it for 5,000.
You also asked about the statue. It was a halfling, right? Okay. Life-size wooden statue of a grinning halfling smoking a golden pipe. The statue, he's like, it's okay. 25 gold?
Well, oh, it's a wooden statue?
It's a wooden statue.
Oh,
But it's got
I
gold
don't even
pipe.
have it. I thought it was stone. Damn it.
Yeah, a life-size wooden statue of a halfling. So it's like a totem pole kind of thing. Like it's
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed you were eyeing the golden pipe, though. Does that 25 include the pipe?
I think the 25 is for the pipe. I think I hated to tell you that, but I think the statue itself might be, let's say, priceless.
I like you, Peter. I think I will give you the statue, even though it is priceless.
A priceless statue and some
25.
bejeweled puppets. They're
Yeah.
yours.
So 25 gold for that. Yep.
So 25.
Anything else? You guys want to
Jade Flower Pot.
the Jade Flower Pot?
Does anyone else want to keep any of the items for any reason?
Meh. If anything's really cheap, we should just send it to the farm to decorate.
That's not a bad idea. Flavor.
The Jade. Okay, a flower pot card from Jade with images of green dragons is worth 750 gold. He's like, green dragons. I love green dragons. Yes, 750. Absolutely.
This golden flute.
Golden flute.
That was nowhere near her anus.
I'm gonna say,
Yes, all these treasures smell like poop. What is that about? Why do they all smell like feces?
say I like the golden flute.
So we have 2,500, 38, and 750 so far.
You just asked about the flute. I'm looking for it. It disappeared. There we go. He's like, Yes, I think my niece would like this. 250 gold for this flute.
Do you like it? 200? Do you want it that much, Andy?
No, it's fine.
You have your violin, don't you?
I do have a violin, but I was thinking about taking up the flute because that one's golden, but I don't need it. I don't use it enough. You haven't been teaching me too much lately.
So that's 587 gold and 5 silver for everybody.
Anything else?
Yeah. Hat with 5 cornelians.
Oh, we still have the cornelian set in.
This hat is. It looks. You should keep it. It looks good on you.
Pip, identify the hat.
No. He will say. But the gems are worth 50 each. There are 5 of them, so there'd be 250 for the gems. You can keep the hat.
What kind of gems are those?
Cornelians.
What the hell are those?
Like orange umber.
Okay.
As Tor's looking through that, and I think this is the last one, but this is a very fancy rocking horse.
Yes.
Are you guys planning to have kids? Because if so, we should keep them.
With silver inlay and blue quartz eyes. And he looks at it and he goes, wait a second. And then he takes out his like jeweler clip, the thing goes over his eyes, and he puts it on. He's like, Unfortunately, these appear to be fake quartz.
So they're
But
pure
the silver is worth a little bit. 25 gold for the rocking horse.
I say we keep it. Does anyone want kids?
Nope.
That goes without saying. No, I will not.
I mean, I think that one of
I'm
us.
not ready yet.
I agree with Andy. I think it's a wonderful toy. Just look at the smoothness on this saddle.
How much gold each did we get? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Well, it's going to change because
Oh,
we're trying to
I think
decide.
Zormus is the closest to having kids. He might even have kids he doesn't know about now. Might as well keep
Oh, yeah.
She was a little bit past her prime, wasn't she?
What do you mean?
No, she could definitely have kids, I think. I don't know.
I'm gonna say
Talking about Worgen.
him and Worgen are getting pretty close. They may have some
And the
pups.
other one.
Yeah.
He's got like 6 kids coming.
You know,
They all, she has
I'm gonna
triplets.
have my own pack soon.
Here you go.
So do you want to keep the horse then?
No, sell it.
Oh.
All right, so 25 gold for the horse.
So it's 3,800 total. Gives us 633.33333333333333.
Oh, there's 32.
So 633, just even.
But
Peace?
the points would be silver, right? Because
You could technically have 3 silver,
So it'd be
3
3
copper,
silver
3
and-
3 copper, 3
Yeah.
whatever. You just keep going down.
Gotta
Okay,
save up
so-
for my tattoo that Kyle's definitely gonna want to
633.
get eventually.
I'm sorry if I keep clearing my throat. I got a piece of rice. I got some food stuck in my throat and it won't come out.
Let me clear my throat.
Okay, so how much was it? I'm sorry.
633 and 3
633.
silver and 3 copper if you want to go that far.
Yeah, no.
Yes,
But-
please.
I'll go the 3 silver route.
Hey.
You don't want those
offer
3
that
pennies?
up.
Alrighty. Was that the only thing that you guys want to do here, or was there something else?
Now, guys, just give me
No.
give yourselves a fast, short rest and a half or so, and Zor and I will meet up with you at the teleportation circle.
And Pippin will grab Zor by the shirt and kind of pull him along down the alley.
I'm gonna
Yep.
say I go to the City of
So-
the Dead to talk to Mushy Jr. and
Yes.
to all the mushrooms in line. And
Cogswain's gonna go to Osk. Yeah,
to
that makes
talk
sense.
to my
If he's
lovely
there,
lady
yeah.
From
Yeah.
Ghost Tree or whatever. And I will also check the City of the Dead for any tells of murders, like unusual murders or sightings and stuff.
No unusual sightings. They do pick up on the mushy, and they're like, "Yes, this is the Spore Network. How can we help you?" No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. So you're good.
Did you
ask
not make a character sheet for the woman I was talking to? Because I can't remember her name, and I went to look and I couldn't find her.
I don't think she had a name. I think she
Yes,
was just
she
like
did.
Barbarian number 5.
No,
like I think
you gave her a name.
I'm sure you
Or
gave her
just
name.
goes to the Order of the Gauntlet headquarters in town, and continues to update them on the progress.
Yes, Moog and Hogswain have their 1v1, so you're good there.
Moog?
What do you? Well,
I'm not fighting Moog.
Sorry, you put Moog in there, so that's why I read it. Sorry, Osk and Hogswain. What did Sorry, Pippin. What are you and Zor doing?
So, using his background feature of being a researcher, Pippin is going to quickly bring Zor to a place to research the lore on the strongest beast to ever walk the land.
Is it a dinosaur?
So I would assume like a library is what I would assume.
Yeah.
But
Sure, Waterdeep has a library, probably.
If it doesn't, we're gonna fucking make one.
Waterdeep library.
I'm googling Waterdeep library.
You should definitely make sure there's a library here, Kyle.
Yes, there
city.
is. There are. Yeah, there's a library.
All right. So yeah, I Pippin pulls him in, and again with my background of being a researcher, I swiftly get us to information on the
I
strong.
was actually just gonna say, according to what I looked up, you need to either be a scholar or a researcher or something in order to get into the library. But yes, you have the researcher background, so you are good to go. Yes.
Yeah. So basically, we're going through Faerunian encyclopedia on dinosaurs. Zoremus, look here. I've been thinking about the spell that I kind of got from inspiration from you, polymorph. Look at this closely.
Wait, I gotta see if they have the dinosaur book. That's the question, right? So 1 second.
Kyle.
No, guys, no, I'm being very serious. Let me explain.
Hi.
No, let me talk. Shut up. So listen, so
Talk to
twofold.
yourself,
One,
motherfucker.
listen, twofold. So in my one campaign, I play a druid, and I have been asking my DM to be a dinosaur the whole time, and she literally says,
Just
check
because
every city.
they're a dick
No,
doesn't mean you have to be a dick.
let me finish, please. So, and I say, well, why not? And they go, well, because dinosaurs aren't common. They're either extinct or maybe there's a couple dinosaurs in Chult. There's a couple in some parallel dimensions in other universes, but like they're not common in Faerun as a whole. And the problem is, as a druid, you need to have seen them. And the problem is, you wouldn't have seen one in real life. You might see one in a book, maybe if a researcher has researched them. They are not as
well. Although in the beginning, I do remember you telling me that I would have had to have found it in a book somewhere or something like that.
And that's what I was going to get to, is I want to do an investigation check to see whether or not this library has a dinosaur book. That's all I was going to say.
I hope your investigation is better than mine. Guess
Hey,
not.
On an 18, yes. But here's the thing, it doesn't have every dinosaur in there, so it's going to have some dinosaurs. That's what it's going to do. You have to find a couple books. And no, I'm not saying she was being a bitch or mean, Jess. I was saying I kind of like that idea. You have to uncover dinosaurs. You have to find them. Unless, like, in my other campaign, there's a character who comes from a lost civilization of, like, almost like the Lost World. He comes from an island like Jumanji or something, where there are still dinosaurs, and so that is a canon thing. So
Dinotopia?
He has Dinotopia, and so since that's his background and his story, it makes sense. But you being raised by wolves in a forest, not knowing dinosaurs, so yes, okay. Back to the point. I will do a probability thing. What dinosaurs are you looking for? There is a dinosaur book. Which ones are you looking for, Pippin and Zor?
Only T-Rex.
Oh, there is 100% no T-Rex in this book.
Okay.
You don't want other dinosaurs? There's other dinosaurs, guys.
I'm fine. Zor can keep looking.
Zor, do you want other animals for your wild shape? Do you want other dinosaurs?
I mean, they're still powerful, even if they're
Yeah.
not T-Rexes.
Hold
Agreed.
on. Give me one.
Dego is Sagomizer.
What?
Thagamizer.
You want the Thagomizer
Yeah, they didn't hear
spike
you.
tail,
It was-
spike club tail?
Busy ass. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
What CR can you go up to right now, Zor?
1.
Okay, so CR 0. Are there any dinosaurs? I'm just gonna go in order. No dinosaurs in 0. 1/8. No dinosaurs. 1/4. Axe Beak, not a dinosaur. Dimetrodon is 1/4. A Pterodon is also 1/4. A Velociraptor, you can turn to a raptor. That's a
Yeah,
quarter.
the raptor is the one that I was.
1/2. No dinosaurs, and then CR1, last one, is no dinosaurs. So if you want to go with any of those 3 I just named, they are in this book. So you can now do, Velociraptor, Pterodon, and whatever the first one I said was.
All right.
So, having left the library quickly, Pippin's going to look around for a Chultan sage, thinking to himself that this is Waterdeep, the biggest city around. Like, if I can't find my knowledge here, there's no spot other than Chult itself that I'll find it. And he's trying to make sure.
That's not true though. Like there's places like Candlekeep. Candlekeep is the biggest library. It's located by Baldur's Gate, and it has the most books in the world. So that is a great source of knowledge. But yes.
Looking around for a Chultan sage.
Yeah, probably.
Well, unless my researcher tells me to go someplace else, I would think either the inn or maybe some sort of like a college, like a druid college. But his researcher background, he would know. That would just be my guesses off the top of my head.
One second. Habitats, location. Yeah, Chult and Malatra, Island of Lurath. Huh. Okay, yeah. So you find a Chultan sage working at the Waterdeep School of Thought, and he would be busy working and studying, and he'd be scribbling things down. What do you say?
So I would come up to him, noticing he was a sage. I would greet him. Hail, friend! I am a wizard seeking knowledge, and perhaps able to offer things in exchange.
This is a school of knowledge and thought. No exchange necessary. What can I do for you, sir?
Oh, myself and my party are here in Waterdeep on this 10-day, seeking knowledge of ancient Chultan creatures and rare current day ones. You've heard of dinosaurs?
Yes. They some of their descendants are in Chult, and the ancient ones once lived in that area. Yes, and where I'm from.
I met a lizard folk once, actually, but that's a different story. No, my research seems to point out that there was a king amongst the dinosaurs, and I am journeying to learn more of this beast.
Just realize, though, that there was a flaw with your plan twofold. One, when you go to that library, you can't specifically look for a T-Rex, because Pippin doesn't know that a T-Rex exists. Two, as far as this, you also can't ask him about a T-Rex because, again, you don't know that a T-Rex exists. You could ask him about large dinosaurs, you could ask him about which dinosaur is the best, but you could not, yeah. So.
When you asked us out of character what we were looking for, so I said T-Rex. But here he's saying
in character. Okay.
Strongest.
You're right. All good. You're right. Yes. Gotcha. The Mega Raptors were pretty good. Quetzalcoatls were pretty good. Velociraptors are really fast and they work together. I'm not a dinosaur expert, but I'm going to have him make a history check to see if he remembers the T-Rex. He got a nat 20, motherfucker.
Damn it, you're like, damn it.
So he's like, yes, there's rumored that at one point there was something called the King of the Dinosaurs, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. I do not know what it looked like, or, I've only heard of it in legend. I think if you continue your research, I think probably your best bet would be Candlekeep. If you can go to the Candlekeep library, has knowledge from all over the world, Chult, Mistra, like on any gods, on any creatures, like they have everything. The only thing is, in order to get into Candlekeep, each person who's going in must bring a book that the Candlekeep library does not already have. So if you can find a book that you think is rare, you can bring it to the Candlekeep, and they will take the book. You are then allowed admittance in, and then you can research your Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Excellent, excellent. I greatly appreciate the help, aged scholar.
And Pippin tosses him 100 gold. Except he kind of. Yeah.
What do you say? Except what?
No, he tossed him 100 gold.
He's gonna I will invest this in the university. Thank you. This is such a great deposit. Not deposit, donation. All right. Yes. So you now know that Candlekeep exists and where it is, and that you need to bring a book. And if you bring a book, you can get in. Okay. That's that. You guys. Fizzy wants to know what instrument you guys need for your band, because I think Fizzy wants to buy an instrument.
Well, I have a violin.
I have a shawm, which kind of sounds like an oboe bagpipe thing.
I have the pipes there, the
The pan flute?
Pan flute?
pan flute.
Does Torsarin have an instrument? Or Pippin?
Pippin's got viol.
Oh.
I thought he played fireball.
Yeah, he only plays Fireball.
I learned the viol. That's like old hand.
So like some sort of small drum, maybe?
Yeah, drum would work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So is there a music shop around here?
Yes. It's just called Musicas.
I love how we always sidetrack into some kind of shopping trip.
I know, right? It's the worst. I'm just kidding. So yeah,
Someone would
you
just let
walk
me get
in.
a tattoo, it'd be fine.
You walk in, and there's a woman in a fabulous gown, and she's playing the piano. And she'd be like, "Hello, how can I help you?" She has like a sing-songy voice, like, "Hello."
I'm looking for a small drum.
Yes.
A walking drum, maybe. Yeah.
This drum.
Tambourine.
There we go.
Cowbell.
Yeah, with the bells too, or the
Someone
yeah,
should get a
tambourine,
cowbell.
please.
Uh,
More cowbell.
More cowbell.
That's right.
small percussion instruments are 6 gold.
6 gold.
Alrighty.
Made
Here you
of finest of leathers.
I mean, I literally pulled drum out of the book, and it says 6 gold, guys. I didn't make that up.
No problem.
So, all right. Yeah, you now have a drum. You might have to put drum in, but you can then customize it into a tambourine.
Yeah.
So
Or just have a drum.
Right.
that's fine too. Alrighty. So,
Everyone, I've written a new song, and I hope that we can all learn how to play it. It's called Careless Whisper.
Let's do
That's
it.
fun.
yes, let's get copyright struck. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Well,
Very
Wouldn't
cool.
be the first time.
All right. So you guys are going to take the teleportation circle from the City of the Dead up to Loudwater. You actually have never been to Loudwater,
Yeah,
so that is
how's my relationship with the lady from the Ghost Tree Village? Is it going good?
So that's what I was going to say earlier. She's not around right now when you go to call, so you leave a message with one of her friends, and she's like, yes, I'll tell her that you care about her.
Leave it with one of her
You don't
friends.
leave a
I leave
message.
it on the mushy voicemail so that she hears.
Yes,
the
you
next
leave it
time
on the
she
mushy voicemail.
The
Yes,
mushy
that is
voicemail.
fair.
calls. Great.
Okay. So so you guys go to the City of the Dead, where the golem and its keeper is, in order to use a teleportation circle. You guys teleport to Loudwater. The Loudwater teleportation circle is located in a basement. You guys don't know what basement you're in. You just appear in a basement. You are underneath a staircase, and you see in there a sleeping man. He's in bed and he's sleeping. He is a heavy-set young man, and yeah, so that's what you see when you go into Loudwater. Let me get you guys over to the Loudwater.
He's sleeping, you said?
He is sleeping.
I'd like to sprinkle a pinch of fairy dust on him.
God.
What does the fairy dust do again? I can Google it. Okay, I'll roll a D100 to find out what it does. That is an 8. This creature sprinkled with the dust gains a flying speed of 60 feet for 10 minutes. So he slightly levitates above the bed, still asleep.
He's not gonna know what's going on.
Very nice, Huggy.
As we leave, we slam the door really loud so it wakes him up, so he knows that he's like levitating. He wakes up startled, levitating.
Yes.
Startled and he slams his head into the ceiling.
Poor guy.
What's going on? Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
All right, so this is Loudwater.
He's not the job.
Well, that's pretty small, bro.
Find the page on Loudwater.
I kind of like the
So-
aesthetics of it.
Can somebody make me a history check, please?
Probably
Sure.
not me.
Bro, I know everyone's name in this town.
I don't know nothing.
23.
Pippin and Andorra, you're not sure what is going on. But yes, Torsarin.
At a 27.
Oh, I just saw Pippin. Oh, I'm sorry. For some reason, my mind only saw the 7. I don't know why. I saw 7, 5, 23.
It's doubled.
That's so weird. I swear I saw 7, 5, 23. How did that happen? Okay. Yes. So 27, 23, you guys are good. Torsarin and Pippin, you know that the nearby cities of Zelbros, Oralbar, and Lork, which Hogswain made a joke about earlier, lie in ruins. Loudwater is the last bastion of civilization this side of Delambir Val and Sycomer. It is a
Because
welcome.
they have a golden apple tree right in the center of town.
Yes.
It looks like
it is a
beautiful autumn day.
It's a welcome respite for travelers and weary adventurers. It lies on both sides of the river, because there's another part of this on the other side, but that part is only where people live, so only citizens can go to that side of it. So this side is like the part that's, open to the public.
Rude.
Well, no, they are very protective because they're, like I just said, they're the only ones left on this side of their, like, little, what do you call it, county, I guess. Yeah, okay, also, on those history checks, you would know that it is run by a High Lord who is typically a powerful wizard. Yeah. So, I'll just show you them because I think they're kind of cool. Oh, actually, those are different. So this isn't the cool thing. This is the High Lord, though. There's something cool that happens that's not now. So this
Wow,
guy,
he looks suspicious.
he is the ruler of Loudwater. He is a powerful wizard.
Is that the bad guy from Ghostbusters 2?
Right,
with-
right,
No, it doesn't
right,
look like
It
it, does
kind of
it?
looks like it,
I'm like,
right?
who does he look like?
The outfit looks like that, but his face is clearly the guy that played Agent Smith and
Oh yeah,
Oh, I can see that too.
Self.
Yeah.
in Lord of the
yeah, he
Rings.
totally looks like somebody.
Okay, so that is Loudwater. You guys would leave Loudwater to go east, I believe we said.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So you will actually pass by the ruins of Oralbar on your way.
Said oral.
Oral bar.
Oral.
Yeah, I heard that. Oral bar.
Well, that's actually funny because there's an ice god who rules Icewind Dale at sometimes named Oral, and it's like, haha, Oral.
Hugo Weaving.
Yeah, that's the same.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so, oh. Interesting. So as you guys are going towards Oralbar, you do come across a stone giant. Who I have. I do not have a mini for him, so just imagine a male stone giant. And so, as he's walking down the road, he seems to be humming to himself, which is odd for a stone giant.
Is the tune familiar?
It's similar, but not quite the same as Hephaestus, but it's similar.
Wait, take out my sham and start playing Hephaestus's tune.
So he would see you, he would smile, and he'd walk over. I will just get a token for him real quick. I feel bad that I don't have a token for him now. It'll take 2 seconds.
Guys, this is the time where you're supposed to join in. This is how you do the band.
Okay.
Just do the best you can.
Her tambourine. Drum. Tambourine drum.
Housewayne starts like stomping his foot so Fizzy can try and catch the beat.
She thinks she's getting a hang of it.
Come on. Oops. That's way too big.
That's a big one.
Jeez.
I know you said giant, but my goodness.
See the guy
I'm
who
working
holds
on
up the
it.
world?
Right? He is Atlas.
Atlas.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. There you go. That's what he looks like. Alright. So he walks over to you, he smiles, and he points at you. And then he points at his mouth. And then he opens his mouth and no sound comes out.
So
And
he
then
can't
he
He's got
and
no
then-
tongue.
As Andorra says that, he nods.
Let me see what I can do.
Can you understand us?
He nods.
It's a terrible condition you've been struck with.
He nods.
Would you not have a tongue? What's the problem?
He shakes his head no, and he sticks out his tongue.
Okay, I'm just making sure. All right, let me look.
Did somebody rip out your voice box?
He shakes his head no.
Huh.
He does a thing where like wait, let me make sure I'm not misdoing this. Let me just double check here. Da-da.
Trying to think of it.
Okay, yeah, no. He would do like a mime of like where he's like this.
You were
I'm making
born
it-
with no tongue?
And then he nods his head. Not no tongue, you know, because he said he has a tongue. But he nods to what you say.
Born so you can't speak. Do you know how to write?
Thinking.
Anyone?
No, I'm looking at the. I'm looking at a spell, but I'm not if I, as a I'm trying to think of what I. I'm gonna roll an insight.
Are you from
check.
around here, or are you a nomad?
You just asked.
Raise this hand for born here, and the other hand for nomad.
He raises the born here hand.
14. Okay, I'm rolling a check to see. I'm thinking to myself, well, would a lesser restoration fix this problem?
Let me see.
It heals a status ailment, not necessarily.
Right, that's why I'm questioning. I mean,
But up to Kyle.
right. Being the helpful person I am, trying to spread the good word of Moradin.
I'm trying to think if in game, like, do you think there's a status difference between being like actually blind and having the condition blinded? Like when you have the condition blinded, are you functionally blind, and are they the same thing? So like if this is a mute character, then there's probably there's a spell like silence, right? So maybe it could have that same kind of a.
If somebody throws sand in your eyes, are you blind, or do you just have sand in your eyes?
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Right.
But there's also magical, like blindness, deafness. You can be blind and deaf through magical means.
I think
Sand only blindness for one turn, though. I think, and you could maybe argue that for 6 seconds you can't see.
That's fair. Okay, that's fair.
I think maybe for homebrew shenanigans, fun-wise, based off what Tor has, if you'll allow meta, have him cast tongues on the giant.
There's that
Ooh,
too.
what does tongues do? Just lets you speak languages?
This spell grants the creature you touch the ability to understand any spoken language it hears. Moreover, when the target speaks, any creature that knows at least one language and can hear the target understands what it says. So even if it can just make sounds, I mean...
I love that
speaking.
idea. Yes, I do love that idea. I'm gonna be a slight dick and make you cast 2 spells to like combine them together. So tongues and lesser restoration in order to like remove whatever is inhibiting them and then also teach them to speak. So it's like both. So if you do lesser restoration and tongues, you have a speaking giant.
All right. I should discuss this with the party. Is this what you guys want me to do? Because I will do it.
He seems friendly.
Well,
Alright,
God
so-
would be pleased with you.
Okay. Okay. There's all 3rd level spells though. Wait, let's try. Yeah, we'll go for a second. Okay.
The
Cast
dog
lesser-
is falling asleep with her head still in the air, and she's just kind of wobbling to sleep.
Gotta love it.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. And cast.
Okay, upon the lesser restoration, you hear like a scratch, and so then the giant like starts itching his throat, like hum hum hum, and he starts making noises, but they're not words; they're just noises. And then when you cast tongues, he starts to wiggle his tongue and talk, speak, hello, hello.
Hello, hail,
my.
giant.
And he is shocked. He's like, I do. Oh, it's only for an hour though. Ah!
So he won't.
No, I'll make it. It's whatever. It's permanent because you did both and you combined them and you're magical. Sure.
Turn into a ritual.
I turned into a ritual.
He has the blessing of his god because he's helping another
Yes.
creature.
Yeah, so right.
He would ask. He would say, "How did you do that? How did you?" He looks at Torsera and he's like, "How did you?" And you notice he's also speaking way more eloquently than any other giant should because of the tongues thing. Like, yeah. So, how did you do that?
The god Moradin has blessed me with the ability to help others, and I have used that ability this time to help you to be able to speak once again. Or
He gets on his knees. He gets on his knees, and he goes, "Praise Moradin. I owe this speaking ability to Moradin.
Praise
I will spread the word of Moradin."
Nice.
Moradin blesses you, son.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, my name is Zork. My name is Zork. Yes. I currently live in Oral Bar. And yeah. I heard goats, and you know, I just I live on my own. And let's see here. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I usually just walk around and hope people don't attack me because I can't talk.
Zork, we were just in Loudwater, and we heard that the nearby towns of Orlbar and Lork were destroyed. Do you know anything about this?
Yeah. Lork, Orobar, and what was the other one? Zelbras? Was that the other one? Or no?
I heard.
I think it was Zelbras.
Yeah.
Okay.
Parnas was also there. I don't know if that's included in the in the destroyed cities.
It's not included in the destroyed cities. You don't know why, but it's not included in the destroyed cities. So how
Be
can I,
back in
okay?
2 seconds.
Yeah. Let me. How did they? They've been destroyed for so long. I don't know. Let me 1 second here.
You could probably.
Do you by chance have a companion whose name is Zindi?
Is that no? I don't know who that is.
That'd be really funny, Zork and Zindi.
Oh,
Kind of
I
goes
get
along
that.
with this bardic play, Bork and
That
Bindi.
is-
It's
that
hilarious.
That is funny.
Nenu, Nenu.
Okay, so it looks like it used to be a regular town. Yeah, so as far as I know, it used to be a regular town. Then the Zentrum came in and took over, and then the stone giants that are nearby killed all the Zentrum and the people there. And well, the ones who weren't killed ran away and abandoned it. That's the case with, at least with Oralbar. I think the stone giants took all of them over. Yeah, Lork was also Zentrum property until the stone giants took it, and then
Well, then why has Loudwater been spared?
I think because it has good defense and also it's necessary for trade and stuff. Like it's on both sides of. I mean, I don't know the ways of little folk, but I would assume there's because he's not smart enough to think that. That's Kyle. So he would just be like, I don't know, little folk, travel, trade. Zelbros. Oh, it looks like Zelbros.
Too far south.
Did not get taken over by stone giants. Is just abandoned, and nobody knows why. And that Zelbros did not have Zentrum, so Zelbros is just gone.
And so, Giant, the reason we come to these parts, we're looking for a frost giant named Blagathicus. And we've heard he was in Parnas. Do you know anything?
Blagathicus was a cloud giant.
He's a cloud giant.
Cloud giant!
You actually came here for Deadstone Cleft, but yes, Parnast is a side quest.
We came both.
Stone giant. We're
Yes.
going to the stone giant house to blow it up. You
He
know what I
does
mean?
seem like a nice guy, and you know the stone giants are evil, so he's maybe not with them. And so he would go, and also he said he lives in Oralbar, so. Yeah, there used to be a cloud castle that would float all over the Grey Peak Mountains, and yeah, that would just float all over here, and it's not here anymore, so I don't know where it went. If you say it has something to do with Parnast, I would just go down there, but I haven't seen the cloud castle in...
A floating cloud giant castle. Did it have stone giant servants? Were their names Frogswoe and Frogslog? And Barkspawn?
No, that is a really good memory, Mitch, unless you just found your notes that fast. That was really good.
That was Count Dooku.
Count Nebulo.
Count
Yeah,
Nebulo and Countess Mulara.
Yeah. That's what I said.
No, this was the castle did indeed belong to Vlagathis and his family, but I don't know where it is now. Can't do both. Kyle is gonna need 2 minutes because Jess wants me to order food, and I need to do that. So give me 2 minutes, please. I can't talk. Talk amongst yourselves, RP. I just need to type something out. Sorry.
Pippin, where did you head to? I had a little fight with Osk. He put up a good show, but ultimately will never come close.
Sorry, he said my.
Looking for the biggest lizard.
I know a
Biggest
big lizard.
Pippin thinks to himself for a second and then says, "Yes, this amazing ability!" and casts Polymorph on Remus, turning him into a spider. Just a demonstration. I can change things, but I need to study the creature a little first. So I think it'll be worth the effort to increase my understanding of anthropology.
That has too many letters in it.
Mm,
And then thinks to himself that there's probably a word better than anthropology for dinosaur study, and then just starts thinking about that for a second.
Did you change me back?
As soon as you lose your desire, or I'll just stop concentration on that.
I wonder how Stone Giant feels about just to.
Because I get back up and turn you into a cockroach.
Damn it!
you people.
Oh no, Fizzy scoops up Pippin so he
Yeah,
doesn't run
Careful.
off too far.
Pippin? Pippin, is that you? Wiggle your antenna if it is.
Boink, boink. Facing Jor as though glaring at him.
Oh no, I'm definitely still concentrating.
This reminds me of the great bardic play Wall T.
Or Joe's apartment.
Oh jeez.
Tor, that was very kind of you to help the stone giant.
But that's what I've been tasked to do, and I will, just as I have also been tasked to keep an eye on you a lot.
Hey, we don't cause any mischief. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure.
Never.
And we don't murder people cold-bloodedly
Never.
most of the time. The Blue Bears would never do such a thing.
I don't think we've ever done it in cold blood, have we?
I don't know if you saw it, Tor, but Pippin prestidigitated and tried to be sneaky about it. Your king on the back of your armor.
Mm.
We usually try to go the smart way first.
Says the people who
Because
want
we
to
would.
full shit.
I think the one time we didn't was when Torsarian wasn't here. That
Right.
was
Oh,
only
I
one-
won't be here. Oh, good.
Oh yeah, when Earl was here.
Yes.
I won't be here next week either. I have a picnic in Vermont on Saturday, so
Yeah. Oh man. On like June 10th, I think it is. 3 of us aren't going to be here.
we'll probably just have to call the game. We probably won't have a game on the 10th then.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up?
I won't be here
Is it-
next week. I've mentioned the party.
Oh, okay.
I'll be in Vermont next weekend, so
Gotcha.
And June 10th, Paul, is that when
Yeah.
graduation party is?
DM,
It's a Thursday though.
cockroach.
Yeah.
I finally
currently-
decide to stop concentrating.
Are you talking about June
Oh.
10th or July 10th?
I think June. Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, June
speaking,
10th is a Thursday.
speaking
Oh,
of,
So
I
it's not
might,
10th.
I have to double
June
check. I might not be able to play or host on the 29th, if that is correct. Let me see if that's the right date.
that's what next week.
Here.
I think
That's the weekend I'm going to be off there anyway.
Okay, yes. I have my friend's graduation party. So that is the 29th. Yes.
It's July, Hogs. You're correct. Sorry.
All right.
So July 10th, we will.
Yeah.
3 of us will not be here. So.
Okay. All right.
Just a heads up
so,
on that.
So what were we saying? He had told you about the abandoned cities. He can walk with you back to Oralbar if you want.
How does the stone giant respond to seeing Zormus polymorphed into a spider, and then in turn Pippin being polymorphed into a cockroach?
Oh,
He's a cockroach for like a minute or two, too.
he'd be like,
yeah. Where?
that's-
Yeah, he was on me when you turned him into Pippin again.
That
so.
is, that is some wild magic. That is, oh wow. Yeah. Why did you do that though? Like, was it just to like scare me? Like, what was the? Well, now he's just confused. He's like, why'd you?
No, we were talking about Pip's research, and then as a demonstration, he turned Zormus into a spider. And then Zormus got angry-ish and turned Pippin into a cockroach.
See. Gotcha. So yes.
If it was a giant spider, it might have been a different ordeal.
If we were serious, I would have counterspelled you, and I didn't even. I should have counterspelled it.
So I should, yeah. Okay, so yeah, he'll walk you back to Oralbar. So you guys arrive in the abandoned ruined city. And you see like there is one building that basically he's taken like leftover bricks and piled them up next to each other to kind of make a shed or like a lean-to out of bricks. And he's like, that's my house. But now that I can speak, maybe I can go live among people. And he like looks and like he like, oh. But and I also have to spread the word of Moradin. I have to spread it, and maybe help. Maybe have you done this to other people? And he looks at Torsair and he's like, have you helped other people speak or see or hear?
Not, to be honest, you are the first person I have actually been able to do that for. But I have helped other people. I have healed them of their injuries, and these people. My main task for Moradin has been to keep this lot safe till we may complete our quest to come with the ordering troubles.
Yes. Yeah, I had heard of that. I would take it then, based on you just saying that. Are you here for Deadstone Cleft?
Yes. Could you perhaps help us out? I mean,
I'm very scared of the other stone giants and of Thane Kalithica.
Understood. We do not require we do not demand it. If you can, you can. If not,
yeah. But
perhaps you could give us some insight on how to carefully come in there.
Do you guys know? Are you guys familiar with any other stone giants? Do you know any others?
We have an ally named Volnus. And her father's Stronghold. Even though if he's not a fighter, at least she can help us.
Oh, that's perfect because they're here in Orbar. They're traveling through town, and they were staying here in secret. But I thought I'd ask you first if you knew them. Now that I know you know them, I can bring you guys to them. Cool. Okay. So then he goes and he gets Volnus and Stromthar, which I can get their token. So we're just gonna leave in a second anyway. But somewhere here. Okay. And it's a stone giant happy reunion.
Mhm.
And so, Stronthog would say, well, no, Volnus, first of all, would come up and be like, friends! We thought we'd meet you further up the road. It's so good to see you here.
Well, Groundhog didn't take quite as long as we thought it would, so here we are.
Was that?
You could say it was a hasty encounter.
Ba-dum-bum.
Strongthog will say, I talked to daughter and new friend. Well, couldn't talk to friend. We talk, friend nod. And at this point he goes, surprise, I can talk now! And they're both like, what? So...
And I basically informed that Morden imbued me with the powers and the abilities to be able to heal him of his plight.
And Moradin, your god? Moradin,
Yes,
who you worship?
Morden, god of the dwarves.
Could he be Moradin, god of dwarves and stone giants?
I
Morden-
believe it. As long as
Moradin,
you...
dwarves are all about stone. What'd you say, Mark?
What was I going to say? I believe he would be more than willing to take you on as long as you follow the tenets. It'd be good. And I explained to them the basics of of following Morden.
Out of character, Hogswain, Mitch, I don't think you did gravity.
Great.
We sent it away to get cleaned by one of the goblins, and then
Well, so we can do it one of two ways. We can retcon that, or if you think it's funnier, at some point the group will have to revisit Groundhog to get the item. It is up to you guys.
What are you talking about? No, I had asked for it to be cleaned after they'd taken
Yes,
it out.
and then you never got it back from the
I
goblins.
assumed that they just gave it to us.
All right, that's fine. We can do that. Yes. So they gave it to you. So you have it. So added to your inventory, you have the gem hill giant relic. Okay. So, but Strongthog would be like, we
Kiss
had
that
talked.
dog, bitch. Kiss it. Kiss the dog.
I fear I too old to help you. And your new friend Zork too scared to help you. Strongthog and Zork stay here in Orlbar. Volnus go with you and help against stone giants. Good?
I believe we will do that.
Well, Zork can speak for himself now.
Yes.
But he's
Zork
already said that.
Yeah, Zork is like, I really don't. I don't want to go near there. The most I would do is if you have trouble. Okay. I'll go with you. Strongthog, you stay here in Orlbar. I'll go with you. I won't go into the canyon, though. I will stay on the outside. And if things go wrong, or if you need help, you'll have to let me know, and then I can either be in reinforcements, or I can go get help or something, but I just don't... I'm too afraid to go into the canyon with you.
Understood.
All right, if you see a giant set of fireworks, know that means go get help. Pip,
Okay.
remember, fireworks means help.
Big bada boom.
So, fireworks. Like a fireball.
Fireball.
I got it. No, okay, I got it. No problem.
Fireball in the sky.
Trying to comprehend fireworks.
All right. Yeah.
You run an investigation real quick, trying to find like a 999-pound piece of rock in this destroyed village.
Oh, it is a destroyed village. That is good. That's good, Pippin. That's good, Craig. Yeah. You 100% find it was exactly a DC 20 and you got a 21. I was gonna make it like change-wise, so like a little boulder would be a DC 10, a medium boulder would be DC 15, large boulder DC 100 or DC 20. So yes, 21. You get a large boulder.
All right, so wheelbarrow goes in the bag of holding. I'm now using the boulder as my means of transportation.
Just
And
tell it.
what,
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that's
what
great.
kind of? I'd like to do a check just to make sure that the powder kegs are structural. You know, like their structural integrity is still good and everything.
Yeah.
What is it, investigation? Or
That'd just be an investigation, I think, to kind of root around in the bag and check. Yeah. Yeah. No, they are as solid as a rock. They are good.
Oh.
All right. So the party makes their way for Deadstone Cleft. No one dare attack you on the road because you are accompanied by 2 stone giants. Let me actually label Zork. He's not coming in, so it doesn't matter.
So, Volnus, did you come back here so that you could, like, with Sark?
No, I not know Zork before recent. Me and Father come here specifically because we told you we'd meet you here and help you with stone giants. So this closest landmark to Stone Giant Canyon.
Well, I mean, he's pretty fetching, and you're pretty fetching, so, well, why not just make it happen? You're both seemingly much nicer than all the other stone giants. Just make it work. Why do I always look wrong?
I think it's
It's like we go through the teleportation circles and I change.
I'm out wrong. Oh, that's so funny. I have a script on that subject. Okay, so there we go. They actually look like they do go together, don't they? Like it's I got them from 2 different places, but they look right.
And he can speak very eloquently now.
Yes.
They'd make beautiful babies.
Let me get rid of duplicate illness, and I will go get real hogs.
You're tall, he's...
Silva.
You guys are such a pain in the butt, by the way.
You're stone, he's stone.
We would have all taken a long rest together, and
Oral bar?
yeah. Is that right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
All right. Good, because regain those fucking 2 health slots.
Don't put him in me. God.
Uh-huh. Okay. So, you guys find yourself outside. You go down towards and you follow the river, and you get to... Follow the river. Oh, again, same question. Are you bringing the maple thorns or any of the pets or ghosts or anything with you guys?
Yes.
Yes, I think the maple thorns definitely would be.
Okay. So, let me go to Gred Hog and grab all those people.
Fast Paws remains in my chest.
Yep.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Super
Fast as fuck.
Look, boy.
Then once we get here, like to the foot, so that we can actually see it and proper, I'll put another dose of fire breathing potion into Fast Paws.
How long does that last?
Full hour. Well, an hour or 3 fire
3
breath.
years okay.
Or in the case of Fast Paws, until he dies.
The one shot.
You just keep shoving these potions down his throat.
Also, as far as I know, there's not doses of it. You have to use the whole bottle, I believe.
Charges.
Oh, it's charges. Oh, okay, cool.
I thought the same as you. I did.
Drink up, little buddy.
And then just in case.
So everybody's heard about that broken tabaxi movement build that's like 300 feet per
Like around the
turn.
globe, 3.
That's Mach 0.5.
Hold on, guys. I gotta go to Candlekeep. 3 turns later, I'm back.
Oh, I realize you also have. You guys forget you have 2 lions you can summon at will, and then you also.
Oh, don't forget.
I can summon a bunch of shit.
Oh no! I mean, as in you have magic item that summons lions.
Are you gonna do what was on that video? Go up and summon. Can you summon cows?
I can summon cows.
See, that would have been
How
the
many?
Trojan horse for the hill giants.
All right.
What are cows?
What are cows?
Here's food and it just rains cows on top.
Yeah. So let me describe the outside of the canyon.
I think those are like CR0.
Okay. Deadstone Cleft is the remote canyon. Do-do.
Did you watch that TikTok, Paul? The guy can summon cows to fly up and summon like 8 cows, just drop them. At terminal
No, I
velocity.
didn't see that one.
Oh my!
I missed that one. I'll have to watch it.
Yeah.
In the desolate, fog-shrouded foothills of the Grey Peak Mountains is a dead-end canyon with the petrified bodies of stone giants embedded in its 100-foot-tall gray walls. These corpses create a sense of unease and dread, warning that this is a place of death.
See our quarter.
A cold
Sorry.
wind. That's fine. A cold wind passes through the canyon. It produces a moan that seems to issue from the gaping mouths of the bodies, adding to the eerie atmosphere. Dotting the canyon walls are several openings that lead to stone-carved tunnels and chambers. There's also carved bridges that span the canyon.
Well, it worked last time. Should we just go in the front door?
Where's my sister?
What? Oh, did I not bring her? I thought I brought her over. Yeah, she's right there next to Fast Paws.
Do the bodies look
Oh, you
magical?
put her in the wrong place.
Like, do they just look like normal bodies, or do they seem magical?
No, they seem what if you want to do a. Oh, you did an Arcana check, yes. On the Arcana check, no, these do seem to be dead, stone giant bodies that are basically like not mummified, but they're
Petrified.
petrified. Yes.
Do any of them look like they're kind of teetering or on an angle?
No, they are all like encased into the mountain. Like either as they were dying, they used stone shape to put them into the valley, or just as part of dying, they melded into the stone. Like one or the other, but they are melded into the walls.
All right.
Mark, did you see that?
That's exactly what was in the video too. In that guy's explanation, I think it's one of the TikToks either in the Facebook chat or it's in the Discord.
So, I assume from where we are, we'd be able to see more than this.
That's what I'm doing right now. Yes, I was just trying to figure out how much I wanted to give you. Yep.
Right. In my mind, I picture kind of like a U. Is that right? Or is it just like a line?
1 second. Let's see.
Take your time. It's the lighting. There's no good way to do it.
These grids are not aligned.
Are they not aligned? Well, I tried.
Right.
Let's see. Don't know what's up there.
Just hold
Don't
Alt
know
and you can put your
this.
thing in between grids.
All right, that see. Oh, you can probably see down the canyon too. Let's do that. No, stop it. There we go. One more. Okay, so these are, if you zoom in on the map, you can kind of see those statues now. They are in the wall of the canyon. This is a higher mountain, so you can't quite see what's at the top of it unless you climbed it. It's not a mountain, like a hill or whatever. It's about 60 feet. No, sorry, it's 40, it's 60 feet up, yes. You see a cave entrance over on your right. The river's in between. You see another cave entrance up here. Again, each square is 10 feet. And then you see the river goes down into the canyon as well. You see the edge of another tunnel. You can't quite see it, but you see like the edge of it, top left here. So you got 3 tunnels, a hill you can't see, and obviously following the river down the center.
Where to?
Mm-hmm.
Our last giant encounter, the leader stayed up top.
What giants are these? Hill
These are stone.
stone. Oh.
Well, it makes sense. A hill giant is at the top. Maybe a stone giant would be in the mountain.
Right.
I can never tell. These big creatures just think so strange.
Volnus, where would your leaders? Where is the leader's tent tower seat?
the caves run all over the canyon. The tunnels they run all caves run all over. Tunnels run all over. Near as I can tell from the outside, if you guys zoom out, I will ping like a general area she's pointing to. Somewhere like way far back, top left middle. So she's like, it's all underground. I can't be exact, but it's somewhere deep into the canyon.
So maybe go. It looks like there's a cave up here.
What do you guys think? I'm not so sure this can be done as painlessly as the last one.
Yeah,
I don't.
think so.
Yes, I have a feeling we're gonna be fought. We're gonna be beaten, doing some beatdown.
I'm tending a dog right now, so I can't face at the moment.
Where do you guys want to go?
To the
Pandora?
cave.
What cave? There are 3 caves.
Right, we have caves to go to. So
Yes.
Where was
There
that
is.
general pointing you were?
Oh, if you're zoomed out all the way at the top of the map, up here somewhere.
That's a big map.
It
so-
is.
holy shit, that's a big.
The map is basically the whole page, just so you guys know.
Well, I guess we could go over here to this one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Do we want to do this side first and then cross over? Or this
For all we know, we could end up
They're all
looping back around.
connected, right?
Yeah.
You said.
Well, there's the water. There is the water in between, and there is a bridge here,
Yeah.
but you don't know if there's any other bridges further along down the river.
There would, yeah, because of the way the crevasse is, it would require some sort of other structure. It makes sense that they would not be connected, if anything, but probably they are. You know, we know. If we start left, we just got to go up that 100-foot elevation first. But
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, that's way. Oh, okay. Sorry.
All right, so what are we actually doing?
I think we were going in this right cave. Is that correct?
I think that's a good cave as any.
Alrighty, I will reveal that cave. So, as you guys walk up to cave number 3, this dry cave is tucked under a grassy bulge in the mountainside. As you walk into the cave, I need you guys to actually, walk into the cave, so I can describe the cave. There you go. You find the home it's 2 wolves and a wolf, like barbarian. So you see, I'll show you. This is
I want whatever that is.
and then
Real
this
cool.
is the wolves they have.
Yes, but I want whatever it is, the barbarian.
Bro, that looks like a furry who's.
Not that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that
are
one.
they are they're like a polar bear wolf hybrid. Is
That's
like
what
how
I
I
was
would
saying.
describe
Polar
them.
bear.
God.
Jeez.
They're like a polar bear wolf
Neat.
hybrid.
Pretty cool.
And so she would say, "Halt! This is land that is patrolled by the ragged wolf tribe. Why do you come to this territory?"
The blue bears seek allies.
The Utgard Blue Bears?
Were they the Utgard Blue Bears?
They were. Yeah, because the Utgard and then there's the ragged. And so yes, they were the Utgard.
There's color
Yes,
in it.
the Utgard.
We are not your allies. Get out, and you leave with your lives. Stay here, and we fight and defend our territory. And you make an enemy of the ragged wolves.
Oh my.
We're not here to claim territory. As I said, we're here to find allies. If you do not wish to be allies, then stay neutral. We are not looking for enemies.
Is this ragged wolf tribe a like wolves, or are they? What it? What is it?
3 are a wolf and 1 is
No. That's not what I'm
barbarian.
asking.
Okay.
They're saying that she right is
Yeah.
saying that she is part of the ragged wolf tribe,
Yes.
which is what? What is?
So the Regid are a group of barbarians. They are divided into tribes based on animals, like the Utgard.
Okay.
The Regid live south, while the Utgard live north. Utgard are icy, whereas the Regid are typically, more like either desert or warm climates. So the Regid Regid don't have colors, whereas the Utgard do. So yeah.
Can I persuade the 3 wolves with bespeak?
It's going to be contested because she's also going to persuade, and you would have disadvantage, but you can. So, you can try talking to them in Canine with disadvantage, and she will also talk to them in Canine, and she'll.
Why
have
would I get disadvantage?
Because they're loyal to her, and she's trained them since they were puppies.
Yeah.
Oh, stop it!
Just saying.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
I mean, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can give it a try. It's,
Oh.
so what am I going to roll?
Probably animal handling, I would guess.
Yeah.
What are you trying to persuade them to do?
To leave her, I think.
To leave her and come to us.
Abandon your mother and join this group of strangers? That's why you
Yeah.
have disadvantage?
Well, but if it works,
Yeah, it could work. It could work, yes. So let me know when you roll.
I'm.
That's a 10. I will now have her do a contested roll. We got a dirty 20. So she
worth a try.
is going to she's gonna hear, she's like, "Arrgh! Arrgh!" And then the
She
wolves
was
are like,
gonna. I don't think we were getting out of here without getting attacked.
"Oh no," she says, "Leave, and we won't kill you, and we won't fight."
I'm backing the hell out.
We should have said Storm Shield Defenders.
She wouldn't know who the fuck we are, I don't think.
Yeah.
No.
Everything we did was up north.
Mm-hmm.
Take a second to look around and see if there's any like really nice valuables in there, though.
Well,
That
I think
was
that would
the end cave,
that
maybe.
would probably not be good.
If you take a look
Cursory.
around, cursory glance, she will fight you, like 100%. She's like, "Get the fuck out."
They were just having like a conversation that took some
Oh,
of my...
while they were talking, yes, you can do it while they're talking. I thought you meant like on the way out. Yes, okay. Let's see.
About this cave over here.
Too, I definitely
She's
can't.
got a pouch around her hip, but you don't know what's in it.
Guys, I think that barbarian had the relic.
Volnus, who's walking with you, because Zork is gonna stay outside. But Volnus would say, that was that barbarian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stone giant ally with barbarian tribe. All right, let's see what's in this next cave. So, 15.
It's like more barbarian.
This is a barbarian camp. You see, the ceiling has stalactites. You see the barbarians. This cave reeks of strong beer. There is a 10-foot diameter barrel that stands against the eastern wall.
Beer cave.
There is also an engraved stone mug sized for stone giants. And you
Oh, we
see...
see some barbarians that
Yeah,
we're
you see
pretty much
one,
right
two...
next to now.
You see 6 barbarians, yes.
Oh, what are you doing up there?
I only see
You're
5.
way far up
Is it
there.
5? Is it 5?
Here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, right, there are 6. I'm sorry, I didn't see.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys just walk into their cave, and they'd be like, "Hey, guys, get up! We got, men, and then and women."
I was gonna be like, excuse you?
Men, I am an orc.
Yes. Intruders! Sound the alarms! And so I guess we're gonna. Do you guys want to try to talk to them, or are we gonna enter initiative? What are you guys doing?
Are they drunk?
We just came for some ale.
These ones actually are drunk. Yeah.
Volnus, you said that they were stone giant allies, yes?
That means
Yes.
they have disadvantage.
Go tell them to stand down.
Ooh, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, Volnus will step out, and I'll have her do a persuasion roll. Now, allies. These are also allies. Not persuasion, that would be deception. So she's gonna make deception.
Remember they
Stand down. On the order of Thane Kalithica, these are allies like your tribe.
I'm gonna say
And she's
they
gonna
have
roll.
disadvantage, remember.
Yes. Oh, I just had like a D&D orgasm. She got a nat 20. On her fucking deception to lie that you guys are allies.
Nice.
Very good.
Oh my god!
Nice.
You guys are like so fucking strong. You're just gonna avoid all the fucking combat.
Fuck you.
Alright,
We
so
are peaceful when needed.
Diplomacy
Alright.
works. Bullshit works.
Yeah, we wanna leave some alive.
Alright, so they're like, yes, we will we will stand down. We will keep guard, but you may pass.
Sweet, thanks.
It smells of ale in here. Is there an extra flagon?
I was gonna say, Fizzy tries to.
You guys are gonna go for a swim in the mug.
And I say we'll do that on our way out.
Kalithica would whisper to you, and she'd be like, "Not press luck. We move on."
Kalithica? We're with the Thane
Oh,
now?
sorry. Volnus says.
Vulva.
Volva?
That's not her name. Her
Volva.
name is Volnus. So
Her
Volnus would
name
be
is
like,
Vulva.
"Not press
She's
luck.
on a
Move
sex
on
doll."
now."
Vulva. Winking
Vulva, you're no
vulva.
fun.
She's got a winking vulva.
All right. So, in this chamber,
Is that lava?
maybe. Let's see. Okay. No. It is a mud pool.
Mud wrestling.
So as you guys are in here, you see 4 of the fossilized stone giants in the walls. Sorry, lost my train of thought. Yes. Okay. So you see 3 stone giants fossilized in the corner. Then you see a pool of mud. There is natural light in here. Yeah,
Nice.
that's what you see.
I want to run an investigation on the statues on the wall.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Yes, these do indeed appear to be ancient stone giants that were fine, brave warriors, and they were the best, and so as a result, they built them into the wall when they died.
Oh,
And you guys are going up and to the right. There is also, I don't know if you noticed, also a path to the left as well. Okay. This one here. Oops, too far. Rewind.
Not far enough.
Is this cave open to the sky has 100-foot high walls. The cave floor is bowl-shaped with a 10-foot deep pool of rainwater in the middle. 5 fossilized stone giants long dead or around the outside. These ones you do notice are more ornate than those previous 4.
Those missing?
The second you walk in, actually that is. Let me see what that is. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 there. That is. You don't know what that is. That's that. Do you see?
Alright.
You would also get these other side caves as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw my note, but Hogswain is thirsty. He drinks from the pool and fills his water skin.
It is just water, so you are good. It's not dangerous or anything, so that's okay.
Do we want to investigate one of these statues?
No one's done that yet.
Not
Are these
these.
lines doors, or is that just
Are these what? Say that again.
dotted lines? Do those represent doors, or
Yes, they do. So those are humongous, 25 feet tall and what you would guess would be several ton weighing doors. So actually, you actually don't see what's behind the doors. So I will.
Hey, Volus, can you open these?
I'll hide them.
I asked Volus if she can open the doors.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. She can just do that. I'll just do that.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, that's not what I want to do.
Wow.
So undo doesn't undo what I wanted it to undo. I wanted to undo the shadow, but instead it recreated tokens or something. Like, what? That's dumb.
Oops.
Okay. Reveal. Let's have her just open the doors. Why? I'm hitting reveal, not hide, and yet it's hiding. I don't understand. Reveal. There we are. Okay. So yes, Volnus comes in and she opens all the doors. But as she does so, when she opens these 2 doors, boom and boom, they rise out of the floor on the northern side of the room. Like they just are stone shaping, like rising through the floor. And they would say, "Halt! Invaders, intruders!"
We've been called many things, but that's a new one.
on his mask?
Yeah.
And it's
we roll initiative.
Hogswain also pulls on his skeletal mask.
Not right now. I'll lead after.
Oh, we're fighting? Jeez. What did we do?
Oh, all right. I'll take that.
Son of a...
Beep. Wow.
Wow.
Not so hot.
Wow, guys. You're
Wow.
pulling Conwin rolls.
Giants also rolled shitty though, so good for you.
What'd you guys get me into? Huh?
Oh, just what you've been wanting all night?
2 giant guards rose out of the
I
floor.
couldn't hear you. Okay.
a turn.
All right, Andorra, you are up first.
Weapon's not on the list yet.
I need a turn, Kyle.
Oh, you're not on there yet. I'm sorry. Yep.
I was gone. I didn't have a chance to move into the room. Can I move up to where the rest of the party is?
You already where the party is. Right here.
But most of them are over here. What do you mean?
That's not true, though. You can see the spread out. Fizzy's right next to you. Pimm's right next to you. Volnus is right next to you. Yeah, this is where we are.
Volva.
We moved. Uh-huh.
Can I be with her since she's huge?
Yeah.
Hit me with that turn, please.
This magic moment.
Oh, I thought you just had yourself. Okay, yeah, I'll add you.
Hold on.
you go.
Sometimes I forget who I am, so give
Click
me one.
on your token and roll initiative.
I didn't have one in there yet.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so I could get them. If I throw my javelin, is there a way I can throw it at him and have him in the way of my lightning javelin?
Not from where you're. I don't think so. Not from where you're currently standing. Let me double check the ruler. If you are in here, oh yeah, 100%. Because if you throw it past that, if you made the target him, yeah, 100%. Yes.
Cool. Well, that's what I'm gonna do. I am going to rage first.
Mm-hmm.
Because I need that. I need it, baby. All right. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
You're a
hits.
dirty 20.
Okay. So 31 damage. Well, let's see. It's probably got to do. That one can't save, but this other one needs to make a save, or it'll take the lightning damage. He needs to do a dexterity of 13 to save for half.
Okay. He passes.
Okay. So half of 15 is what the
7.
other one takes.
Okay. Do they both take the lightning though? It's just only one takes the piercing.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't think the 31 is right then.
Why?
Because 4 plus 50. Oh, okay, I see. Because I didn't think about your divine fury. That's why. Okay, cool. So 31 damage to one, and the other one just takes 7. Okay.
They both take the lightning, do they?
Yeah, the javelin hits the people that's passing by with the lightning.
And then it turns back into a javelin upon impact.
Yes.
So that's all she wrote. For me, at least.
All right.
It did the rage, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That's fine.
Can you make it so I'm in front of her, though? Because I can't see myself.
Yes, I can do that. Yep.
If you mouse over yourself in the turn order, it'll put a highlighter around you.
I know, but I would like to be in front of her. There you go. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a main character. Why can't I be in front?
All right, I'll move up next to him, and I'll take a few swings with my trident.
Mm-hmm.
So 27, 24.
Both hit.
$20 for the first strike.
Mm-hmm.
25 for the second strike. And my hand axe is a 13 to hit.
13 misses.
So that's it.
Okay. Pippin.
All right. Pippin will walk up to the water's edge and point his finger and his focus at the rightmost one and say, "Hey, what's a stone giant's favorite music? Rock and roll!" And Tasha's hideous.
Okay. Which is a wisdom save.
At least it's not a dwarf joke.
No. Those are just for the arena.
He got a dirty 20 on his wisdom save.
Yes.
A shame.
Okay. Tor.
Okay, we're going to. I'll move up here by the water. And I'm just going to drop. You know what? I'm going to drop a Sacred Flame on. Which one looks worse?
Last one is definitely worse.
Yeah, I'm going to drop a Sacred Flame on him. He has to roll a deck save. 14.
Okay.
Let me see. Does he take half damage or no?
He fails.
All right. Hold on, let me. He takes 8 points damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Don't pay attention. And okay. That's it.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Zor.
All right. I'm going to cast Tidal Wave. They will have to make a Dex 16.
What's the DC?
16.
16.
Dex.
Got it. One saves, one fails. The right one saved, the left. The left one saved, the right one failed.
So on a fail, they take the 4d8, which was the 20 bludgeoning.
Okay.
The one does.
right back.
And is knocked prone. And the other creature takes half as much, so 10, and is not knocked prone.
Okay.
If there's any flames in the area, it's extinguished.
Mm-hmm.
Within 30 feet of where the origin was, which was this way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me just see something about. Oh. Well, fuck me.
That doesn't sound good for him.
I will allow it. It's too late now. I just realized I've been just using their base like strength, dex, con, int. They actually have proficiency in some saving throws and some skills. So I could have been doing like a better dex and a better whiz and things like that, and I wasn't.
Oh well.
So they probably. Oh well. No, that's why I said oh well. That's why I said fuck me. So.
Moving forward.
Yes. Zor did that. Fizzy.
Can't hear you, Fizz.
Oh, these are 10 each space, right?
Yes.
All right, so with one move, I'm there. And then I'm gonna dash. And I'm kind of like around here somewhere. And I'm gonna use my crossbow to hit that giant.
Did you move double?
Yes, I
If
dash.
you move double,
I
then the
can't
dash would be an action. Yes.
Oh, sugar. I always forget about that.
You get action surge.
That is an option. Or you could also not dash if you're just going to use a crossbow anyway and just
Oh,
stay.
right. So
Right,
just stay over here.
Yep.
I can, but I'll
was at
never
least gonna
be able
look
to
closer,
reach
right?
them.
Oh no,
That's
because
my
you would move.
point.
You would move 20 feet every turn. So did you move 20 just now? Regular?
I
That's what she
started
wasn't-
here. And
Oh, yeah, then you could-
I
then you
tried to
move-
come over
you could-
here.
Oh no, that's fine. That's only 2 squares. Yeah, you can move 2 squares, no problem. You said dash. Dash is when you move double.
Yeah,
so
I
you-
only have 25 feet. You said each square is
Square
10.
is 10. So to move from where you were then you oh sorry, yeah, you're right. You can make it to about here on a regular movement. Then on the next turn, you'll make it here.
Oh,
Then on
I
the
thought
next
this was
turn,
like a
you'll
pillar.
make it here. No, yeah. So you
Okay,
are indeed
sorry.
right here. Yes.
Okay.
You can go through that, and so you are here this turn.
Okay, so
Right there. Okay.
now I can use my crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
Okay. What's
Oh.
your range on a crossbow?
100,
All right.
You're good then. Yeah.
but a 5 to hit.
5 misses.
Yeah.
Lame.
You're still
Okay.
getting used to it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do I do these twice too?
Oh, because
Yeah,
you
it's
don't
still
have
an attack.
loading property.
Uh,
Oh
Yeah.
well,
yeah.
loading is a bonus action.
Loading is a bonus action.
Oh,
Unless and if you have the crossbow feat, then you can do all that shit for free and stuff. But
So-
not yet. I'll get that next time.
yeah.
Extra.
So you could do bonus action, load, and then do your extra attack. Yes, you could
Alright,
still do
I'm
it
gonna
twice.
bonus action load and do my extra attack.
Yes.
I thought that was an
You'll-
action.
You'll
12
only be able
total?
to attack once next turn, though.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, 'cause you'll have to use bonus action to reload and then
so-
attack that one time. Yeah. Well, that's why you want to move closer. Yeah, you want to get as close as you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to move
It
close.
just takes time. Yeah, exactly. 17. 17 exactly hits for
Alright.
8 damage. Were you attacking the left one or the right one?
The right
Okay,
one.
got
yeah.
it. All right, guys. It is 7 o'clock. So it'll be the Stone Giant's turn. I guess can we just finish initiative? We'll just do Stone Giants and then Volnus, and then we'll call it at Andorra. Does that sound good? Or do you want to end it now?
Sure.
You can start
you
at the
have
top of
another
the
game
order
then.
next week.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So
I
the
will be-
Stone Giants are going to attack people. So the left one's going to attack Hogswain since he's right there.
I don't know if it makes a difference for its
Mhm.
current health, but take 4 damage off of that left stone giant. I wasn't raging.
Gotcha. All right.
And
so
one
it's
of
gonna-
those is prone too.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
right
that's
one's prone. It's
nice.
gonna have to use its movement to get some of its movement to get up. Yep. So they can attack with multi-attack though. So on Hogswain, that is a what is their 2 attack plus? Is a that. So that is a 28 and a 21 to hit Hogswain.
No, it doesn't even touch me.
Okay, and
My
I will
AC is right on the screen, sir.
only if I click on it. Also, I still think it's fun. I think it's more fun to be like, does it hit? Does it hit? Like even if it's a 7, I still like saying, does a 7 hit? Like I just think it's
You're
funner.
just fucking rubbing it in.
Okay, so that is gonna be that much damage. That's gonna be 36. Wait, is that right? No, that's probably wrong. Let me double check that. No, that's right, 36 damage. So 36 damage to Hogswain.
Jesus.
Stone Giant, giant fucking hit.
They
Mhm.
do.
The
And then
zombies
the
knocked me
other
down
one-
in 2 rounds.
Is going to take 1 step forward. Well, it's going to stand up from prone with half its movement, then use a little bit more of its movement to move 1 step forward. So no longer prone, steps forward, and swings at Andorra with its multi-attack.
How about it doesn't?
That's a 28 and a 15. The 15 probably misses.
15 misses, 28
28 hits. Cool. Let's do damage. Is 22 damage to Andorra halved, so 11?
Yep.
All right. That is Stone Giant's turns. It's Volnus's turn. So she will.
Save us all.
Attack the bastard.
Yes. She's gonna throw a rock at the. Well, no, I guess she should. Yeah, she'll throw. You guys, yeah, you guys tell me. Do you want her to throw rocks? That's what you usually have them do.
Well, she's right next to him.
She is. So yeah, she can just hit. So she'll hit that one right there.
What do you mean?
She's gonna attack the one that's right there. You're right. Yeah.
Okay, someone had hit the other one. You're confused.
Oh yeah, yeah. Gotcha. Oh, she got a nat 20.
Yo.
Right. Good.
So that's gonna be that, which a nat 20 turns it into that. That is 27 damage to the right one. So. Okay. She does also have multi-attack. So do it again. That one's gonna miss. So that is Volnus's turn. And we will start next week with Andorra versus the Stone Giants. Well, the party versus the Stone Giants, but Andorra starts. So.
Somebody just
Thank you very much, guys. An awesome game.
Yes,
That was
thank
fun.
you, everybody.
Yes, always.
If
Thank
I'm in the
you.
middle of this combat, somebody's gonna have to just basically shadow me and run me next week. 'cause you don't
Have
want
a
Yes.
great night, all.
Yes, have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.